All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform, episode 67. This show is going to be a little shorter today. I do want to give shouts out to Player One Coffee, man. They are doing big things right now. They got a kind of like a new ad campaign with Cuphead. So definitely check them out. They got some shit going on. But shouts out to Player One Coffee. We want to get right into our introductions right away. Let's start with Leon since he's got the ones going on. Well, what's up, Leon, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing, sir.
Yo, what's up? What's up, man? It's Leon, AstralMonk 86, and I've been playing Monster Hunter, Dragon Ball, Fortnite as always, and just having a blast, man. It's a good time to be a gamer.
For sure. Hell yeah. It's like, that's why we didn't have a show yesterday. Anyway. What's up, Big Mike, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing, sir.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Mike here. I've been playing Monster Hunter and Dragon Ball Fighter Z, and I cleaned up Until Dawn and beat it.
All right, next up, we got Akeyles, man. What's up, man?
What's up? You can never be strong as one, and that one is Akeyles. And I've been playing Dragon Ball Z. I was actually got to play with Mog. Shout out to them. They did their podcast yesterday. They normally do it today in the morning. Had to show them some hands. They thought I was cake until I got into that lobby.
Ooh, so the realism kicked in. Let's go, platform boys. Let's go.
But besides that, I've been playing Duel Links because that's on Steam right now. That's the Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on Steam, and you can link it with your phone. So like you could play it on your desktop, and then when you go out, you can play it on your phone, and it saves in between. So it's like a cloud storage system.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking dope. Actually, I'm gonna check that shit out myself.
And I think that's all I've been playing, man. Like Dragon Ball is like just consuming my life so far.
I want to play that motherfucking shit right now, but I'm the host right now. I can't fucking even do that shit. I swear to God, I got my controller in my hand right now. I want to play that shit right now. Next up, we got Eugene. What's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
You know what I'm waiting on for, Danny?
Hold on.
Jesus.
Hold on. Let's get this out the way first. Let's do this. Alright, what's up, man?
I can't. Oh, damn, I can't even get my intro music fucked up. Anyway.
Alright, I got you, dude.
The ting goes skitty keep and the poop boom
Alright, now, let's get this started.
Alright.
What have I been playing this week? Let me show you. Bam.
Right, here we go. Exactly.
And guess what? There's a bonus, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hold on.
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me interrupt you there, Eugene. Sorry. Dre, what's your email? Hit it with me, and we'll get you on here right now. He said, "Let me in right now because I want to go in on Danny." He's on YouTube.
Wait, no, hold on. If he's going to go in on me, his ass blocked. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, he
I think he wants the final round.
Oh,
he final round? Oh, shit. Too late. Final round crowded. Yeah.
So fuck my intro, right? Wow. I'm watching the chat because Terry's not here. I'm watching YouTube and Twitch. Go ahead, now go with your shit. Anyway, I'm playing me some Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I'm actually playing while the show was going on, by the way. But guess what? Here's a bonus. Guess what's on today? My camera's on today. Oh shit! My God. And I'm going to talk while everyone else is talking. I'm not going to wait for Danny to give me a cue this time. I'm just going to interrupt y'all.
Eugene. Shut up, man.
Look at Leon getting beans and whatnot. Get them pickle beats, Leon. Get them pickle beats.
He is shopping like a motherfucker right now. All right. So let's get right into it. Actually, you know what? Let me do my intro real quick. What's up? I'm the host, Danny, and I've been playing Dragon Ball, and Akeyles got me hooked on that Shaolin Wu-Tang. I've been playing that shit too, and like I said, I've always been kind of busy for the last a few months. So I've been playing on my phone too. I've been playing Hyper Heroes and Dark Moon. And what else? I did play one other thing too. I played Rust and a little bit of Street Fighter 5, but I got triggered on that. I played Fang and lost like 4 matches in a row, and I fucking rage quit. So that happened too. Shouts out to John, Darren, Dreology. I know you pissed at me, bro. But we're gonna make it right. All right, so our first segment here.
Hold on.
Yo,
Eugene, that's gotta be your background noise. No. I hear someone fighting over there. He's like,
nobody,
ain't nobody in my house. Ain't nobody in my house fighting.
Uh-huh.
I don't hear nobody fighting.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Mike is referencing.
I'm trying to figure it out myself.
I said, you drinking in the morning? Is that what's happening, Mike?
Alright. He should be coming in.
You said what?
There's Dre.
Is he coming in? Is this him?
He's right there. It says Andre Brown, no camera.
Oh.
Damn scared.
What's up, Dreology, man? Introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing, sir. Oh, here we go.
Oh, he might lose a life.
You already know what to do, Danny.
Dre.
You accepted the call. I know that.
Dre. Dre. Two lives left.
Well, I guess he might be on his first continue.
Dre. Dre, you got 1 life, bro.
Hey, man, that life shit don't mean nothing to me, man. I ain't a member of this podcast, man.
Oh, no, life counts for everybody.
That
you got 1 life left, bro.
He's like, that shit don't mean nothing to me.
I should have waited till you did that last one, man.
Oh, what's up, man? Introduce yourself and tell us what you are playing.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Dreologist 619. I am co-host of the Plus and Black podcast every Tuesday at 8:30, man. Good to be here. You know, I got a bone to pick with Danny because
I know everybody always got something.
First of all, you know, what's up to everybody in the podcast in the chat. And it's been a while, man. I've been wanting to get on here, man, but the time was never right. You know, cause y'all be going forever, so.
I know it's shorter today. Today we're shorter because we got.
It's Danny's fault when we go like 4. It's always Danny's fault when we're going 4 or 5 hours long.
It's not my fault.
So I'm like. And from what I heard, it's your fault.
You know it's motherfucking Mike's fault. Always trying to bring shit out.
I was supposed to be on yesterday, but from what I heard, you wanted to play Dragon Ball Fighters, so you didn't do the podcast. So you
all right, let's do this.
You intruded on my Saturday because you wanted to play fighting game and you're not gonna do it.
Let's do this.
You know
First of all, I'll take a life away from my. All right, I'll accept that. I accept that.
That's what's up, man. There we go.
All right. See, are we okay now? I lost the life, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we good for now, bro. Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
so
good to be on here, man. Let's go.
All right, great. I'm glad to have you on, man. Very, very much appreciate you taking your time out, man. Straight up, I appreciate that. We all do. I want to give shots up the chat to Darren, John. I can't see Twitch. I'm trying to pull up Twitch right now, but the shit's acting dumb. Who's in Twitch right now, Mike? Can you see it?
Terry's
Shouts out to cool Cat Terri. for checking us
Hey,
out right now.
I'm kind of salty Terry not in today, man. I wanted to battle her with some of these opinions that she got.
I know, yeah, but they called her into work and shit.
Yeah,
So.
some of these strong opinions
That
that
was
she
fucked
having.
up.
You know,
Oh, Cisco's in here now also. Cisco
Who?
said hello.
Cisco.
Cisco from
What
Twitch.
up, Cisco?
Hey.
hey, my man Leon, you're at the store, bro. You see,
He is.
Yeah, he's in the store.
Yo, man, I had to. I didn't want to leave y'all hanging, so.
See, now that's some dedication right there.
them lies mean a lot, man.
He picking up the motherfucking eggs and syrup and shit.
need those.
But I get it. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? You need sustenance. All right. So let's get right into our first segment. We're talking 2 major releases this week. First things first, we're talking Dragon Ball Z. Let's see. Who do I want to go to? Let's go to Akeyles. Now, I know you said you had a tremendous effort, at least this Friday, with Dragon Ball Z. What do you think about it? Like, now that you actually have the full release, what's your kind of take on what's going on with it?
I mean, the game is great. The only bad thing is the hub world, which I said in my press impressions. Like, I don't see the need to have these avatars, and then have to be online to play offline local battle. Like, if I want to play my cousin or something, I have to hop online, and then if the servers or PlayStation Network is down, then I can't play.
Right.
But besides that, the game is great. I love the combo system. You know, people were talking about you just press square, but the Trials 9 and Trial 10 of the combo thing says different. So.
Oh yeah,
Well,
very different.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Dudes was whooping my ass too. I was mad at the motherfucker. I'm like, wait, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I like, hold the fuck on. But it was my fault too though, because I just jumped in. Like I was just like, I think I did training for like 10 minutes. I was like, all right, here's the buttons, and then I said, all right, fuck it, let's do it live. And I went right in. And it was just like I'm stuck in the corner. Like I couldn't get the fuck out. And I said, all right, I need to like understand how to play this goddamn game. So.
I mean, all jokes aside, though, Dan, your ass is pretty easy to wax on any game. Like
God damn.
That's fucked up.
God damn. Hey.
Mike, don't lose all your lives in one flip. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to yourself.
Don't do that.
Dreology, let me go to you, man. You got Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah, I do.
So what do you think? Because you're a big fighting game guy too, man. What do you think? Like, how does it measure on the scale of like fighting games for you?
I think it has potential. I haven't dove too deep into it yet because pretty much when I got on, I just went straight to training mode, and I got my team together and try to figure shit out, and I'm trying to find a balance. You know, it's a cool game. I'm kind of disappointed how the combo system is built, and that you kind of like have to rely on all the combos. You know, yeah, you can store other combos and cancel into other stuff, but the fact that they built the game around it is kind of a disappointment for me. I feel like they should have gave you the option to turn it off, like Marvel vs. Capcom at least.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so now with games like this, people like Mike, he got no need to try to learn stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No, I've been learning, son. I've been learning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just press square all day. You know,
no.
all day.
I went into practice mode. I've been learning all these combos.
Getting good. The trials, Akeyles was talking about the trials. I've never really seen a game where the first I say 5 combos is out of combos is more trial.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
kind of crazy, man. It's like you trying to learn this game and like you don't really get a challenge into the last 2 trials. You know what I'm saying? And even that, it's then not really that tough. You know, so and as for the lobbies, it's kind of shitty because they have no invite system. From what I can tell, I'm like, day and age like this, how you can't invite your friends to in a lobby, like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta Xbox shit.
Yeah, you gotta create and then they gotta find your lobby and put in password. Like, come on, man, like, what year is it? You know what I'm saying?
Hey Andre, have you played Guilty Gear Exort or Revelator?
Yes, but
same thing.
But you can send invites in those games.
Yep.
This one you can't send invites at all.
Yeah.
So that's why that makes it even worse. Like, it's the same people, so I'm like, how how did you keep that out of this game? You know what I'm saying?
Same, because the developer Arc System Works made this with
Yeah.
Guilty Gear play in mind. Just like when Guilty Gear Xrd came out, right, for the PS3 and PS4, the PS3 version, right, you can invite your friends to a battle. PS4 version, you couldn't invite nobody.
I could have sworn you can still invite in PS4 version, but
Nope.
well, you create the lobby and then your friends just join in, right?
They had to find a lobby, create a code. Your friend got to go lobby, put a code in, and then they can fight you.
Yeah, and even in those games, I guess it's a Japanese thing. You know what I'm saying? Why it makes it so complicated?
It's like they just want to purposely make you not want to play your friends.
That shit complicated as hell. Like, why gotta be so hard for you to implement an invite system? Like, yo, create a lobby, send an invite. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. It's not rocket science. You know, but
it just seemed like you would just invite. Like,
but I'm still I still want to learn the game, and I'm still early into it. So, we'll see how it goes, man. But so far it's cool. I haven't touched the story or nothing yet. So
yeah, I ain't fuck with none of the story.
And I heard the story. I heard the story is not that great from a DBZ shit himself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Upchuck Gaming. You know what I'm saying? He the DBZ shit over here, and he said the shit is kind of trash, but
Oh, I think to go off what you said, like the first 5 trials, I think number 9 and number 10 show you that you can kind of make your own combos.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's basically what it is. It's like they don't want to tell you how to do the combos. They want you to just figure it out.
Yeah. But it's like coming from Guilty Gear where you have that trial system where everything, you know what I'm saying, they have it in there, but you're not pressing the same button over and over.
I don't know.
So this is kind of like, damn, that sucks. But it's cool for the Dragon Ball Z fans. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're that hardcore anyway, so that's why they make it easy for them.
Yeah, I think this game was more for Dragon Ball Z fans. It wasn't made for like casual or regular fighting game people.
Yeah.
Cause I'm running through these trials.
This all casual. It's definitely gonna be an Evo. It's definitely gonna be an Evo, most definitely, because it's built that type of way. Cause they already have it at other tournaments and stuff, so yeah, definitely gonna be an Evo.
When they did the Super Saiyan Showdown, they had a big Evo cast going on, and it was like hype on the Super Saiyan Showdown they had.
Yeah, I really do want to see like that game at a higher level though with the pro players, because it's gonna be so crazy, man.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be like watching the show.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Like all that fucking teleporting and shit. Yeah, I can't wait to
a lot of teleporting,
bro. Big Mike, you got it too, right? You've been playing that
shit.
Yes. Everybody been playing that shit. What you think?
I'm liking the game. It's a great game. Of course I am. I'm not allowed to like a game.
All the combos, you know what I'm saying? That's your
I'm enjoying the game. As soon as I got the game, I went into practice mode, was learning the combos. I've been getting stuck on combos 9 and 10. So I've been.
You see, this is what I'm saying.
Mike,
what do you got to
Mike just exposed himself.
He just exposed himself, bro. When he got the combo that actually takes effort,
the real combo,
you know what I'm saying? He can't do it.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I said I've been having trouble with the combos 9 and 10.
I don't be seeing nobody doing
those
combos. Motherfuckers be spamming like.
I haven't been spamming
that game.
I haven't been spamming.
Sparking. As soon as they start the match, they sparking.
I haven't sparked either. I don't even know how to activate spark.
Goddamn combo. You be like, goddamn. Like,
see, to be honest, I don't even know how to activate spark yet. So
the best thing about it is they made it so chip damage isn't effective, and I'm happy they did that.
Right.
Motherfuckers will spam the fuck out of their hyper.
My only problems with the game is, like everyone else said, me and Akeyles, when we first started getting on the game, we went to go do a ring match so we can like fight each other. It took us like about a half hour to get into a ring match because it's like bullshit. The servers were on it. Every time he would try to join me,
fucking servers.
Every time he would try to join me, my ring battle said the room couldn't be found. Anytime I go find him, it said room couldn't be found. I'm like, this is retarded.
Yeah, I was playing with a few of my boys last night, and one of them, he keep getting disconnected from the thing. I'm like, damn.
That was happening to Danny last night on PC, but PC Master Race over there.
Hey, Mike, do you enjoy Dragon Ball?
I do enjoy the game.
You sir are exposed for liking the game.
I know. I should I need to lose a life for liking a game.
Hell yeah, man. Matter of fact, I should probably turn my camera
Let's
off.
just do it right now. Let's
So
just
Danny-
take it away right now.
It's like,
I
You know what, dude? And you know what, Mike? I'm gonna take a step forward and turn my damn camera off.
You can love the game you want, but I just know the underlying reason why you like the game, Mike. That's all I'm saying, bro.
What?
You can like whatever you like, man. I just know the underlying reason why you like the game. You know what I'm
No,
saying? But,
it's not the only reason.
I feel you, bro.
I've been always a.
I mean, because he likes Street Fighter, so.
I've always been a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. I have like
Mike likes
every play,
games. He
I
just
played
has the cheapest ways to win, but he likes them.
exactly. I'm waiting for Leon to take shots at me. I'm waiting for Leon to take shots at me.
He already did. He said you like that garbage. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I had him stressing. over there when we were playing Street Fighter. He's like, God damn it, Mike.
Mike, you ain't beat me one set though. You've been playing the game for months. I picked the game up after not playing it for damn near 2 years. This nigga Mike can't beat me in one set.
I beat you one set, but I even had one
match, but you never beat me 3 times in a row.
No, I never beat you on 3 times in a row.
Low key, yo, between Mike and Akeyles, bro, when y'all was fighting, I've never seen so many jump backs and jump forwards in my life.
That's me, man. That's my fighting style.
Crazy to me, man. That's
you to spam because that's the only
Oh,
way
here
to
we go.
fight Mike.
That's my spam.
And he jumps-
Look, I didn't pick up the game in like months. And then, when I did pick up the game and play Colleen, I was whooping his ass. High counter. High counter, low counter.
Low key, like, Colleen definitely is a threat this season, man.
Yeah, Colleen, she's actually pretty good.
That season, V Trigger 2 is gonna be is crazy.
Yeah, I'd be glad when Akeyles actually get good with her. Me and her could actually have some decent fights.
Yeah.
Man, what's up with all this motherfucking?
I can't get that from Danny and Mike.
I seen the stream with Danny though. Danny was kicking ass with that poison dude. I don't even.
Hey, man, Danny, that's hey, listen, I'm gonna give Danny props, man, cause that's the only way I perfected like everybody except I perfected Mike, I perfected Eugene, Akeyles. I'm not sure, I don't remember.
Nah.
But Dan found
a perfect character, man.
Dre, as long as I have breath, you would never get it perfect on
I could be beating the dog shit out of Danny. And he just wake up V-Trigger. You know, once that poison hits you, that's gonna take shit damage regardless.
No perfect, bro. Ain't no glove. So, you can have the match, but you will not get that title of perfect on
It's all good though, bro. You know
and that's old school skills.
But Danny, I have.
If not this game, something else. Was he using fog?
Hey Dre, you gotta get a perfect on Danny because I got perfect on his Fang before.
Oh, word? Alright, so now that you said that, you know what I'm saying? Damn.
You also,
and because you're better than me, Andre, you gotta double perfect him.
First of all, he never played me when I played Fong. He played me when I played Ryu, and he got perfect on me.
A character that you don't know how to use.
It wasn't Fong.
That's what I'm saying.
Fong.
Okay, right. I'm like, if it's Fong, it's kind of impossible to get a perfect.
Exactly. So that's how I know he bullshitting. And let's get this out the way while he fucking. Yeah, that ain't what happened.
Another thing, Dre, is like that's the first time I played fucking Abigail, so I'm getting that. What the fuck is Abigail feel every time I play it?
Dude, Abigail's too goddamn big. I mean, what the fuck?
And then I heard he was even stupider with his V-Trigger too. So
yeah. Yeah, Abigail,
man.
I just want to shout out all the haters, bro. When Abigail was first shown, man, there's a lot of people hating on Abigail, bro. But
could you imagine if he replaced Dragon Ball Z? That'd be fucking.
He replaced Balrog, man. So he took over Balrog's spot.
He was saying something racist. I forgot what he was saying.
Yeah, that was Eugene.
White power.
White power and shit. Yeah, that's
Eugene got triggered.
Eugene had that conspiracy up and running.
When y'all heard him do his
it did sound like it though. Even to this day, it sound like
it still do sound
white
like
power. White power.
Yeah, it sounds like a Trump weapon. It do, but
you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, yo, Trump.
My man's in full down Trump mode.
It's Trump.
Shout out to our supporters and people that voted for him. Like,
hey man.
Eugene, I know you said you had kind of like a smooth time with Dragon Ball, right? Like you didn't You didn't have problems with servers that much, right?
Not really. The only issue I have with only problem I have with the game is it's dumb as hell the way they did the infrastructure. Like, I shouldn't have to go online to access an offline lobby. That's just dumb as hell. If the PSN was to go down right, and I just want to enjoy the story, practice the character, I shouldn't have to log in just to go to offline. That makes no sense. Offline means there's no internet connection. Am I right?
True.
Well, yeah, sorta.
That's like me opening. That's like me getting a box of instant mashed potatoes, right? And the instruction said add real potatoes. What? Like that makes that makes almost no sense. None.
Need some textures, bro. Add some real.
But
but
as far as the game looks, my God, this game
Need
looks
that.
beautiful. I just wish it had more characters.
Well, I do.
Hey
know,
man, the only 3 characters that matters in this game is here, and that's on my team. So y'all don't need to worry about nobody else, okay?
So
Ooh.
if anybody out there want to donate some funds to the platform so I can get the season pass,
Nope.
feel free to do so.
Hey, if I can ask, by the way, I don't know if Leon went yet, so I'll wait till everybody go on this topic.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Give me 1 second. Fuck. That moment when your wife comes in injured. Let me ask Akeyles. Akeyles, did you have any server problems?
Yeah, I didn't even ask you what I thought of the game. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Leon.
That's what I'm saying. I was
Leon,
going for Leon, bro.
Leon, I know you've been playing like a
I was-
motherfucker too.
I
What
even
do
said
you
his
think
name
about it?
too when you still even get.
I know, right? That's what I heard. I was like, damn.
Jay's are
My
losing
fault.
lives.
Hey, let me take
Lose a
mine
life.
away. Let's get this out the
Yep.
way first. Let's, yeah, I
Maybe
know,
lose a
I
life.
know, Mike. Shut up. All right, go ahead, Leon, man. Tell us what you think about it, sir.
I think it's a cool game actually. When I first played the game and I didn't have access to the entire training mode, I was disappointed like Andre with the combo system. And even though playing it now and seeing that there are more complex combos, it still is disappointing because when I look at people play the game online, they're not really utilizing those tools. And I hear people saying, "Oh, but there's high level players," but I'm like, yeah, but then you try and you playing
Ooh.
against people that don't have to memorize combos or do anything, and they can still use it as an effective strategy. I feel like the game is kind of broken because that shouldn't really be an effective strategy, and it should be something that should be taken out of the game if you want it. Like it should be an option. It shouldn't like be like forced on people.
I
But
don't know.
it's not like for me. It's not like a deal breaker. Like I still think it's a fun game. There's a lot of fun to be had, and I think it's one of the best looking fighting games. Like just watching it is fun. Like I find myself just watching people play it and enjoying myself just watching it. So
Andre, let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
Have you played Persona Arena?
Yeah,
Do this combo system remind you of that?
it does remind me a bit because I did figure that Persona had it too. It's been so long I played that game. Yeah, but it did have that combo system
you can
also.
get more. You can get it tomorrow.
So yeah, I get it. But yeah, but just like Persona, yeah, it did have other ways to do the combos. At that point, like I wasn't even that much into fighters a lot. You know what I'm saying? So when I got that, I was like, okay, I already know much about that shit. So I was like, that was my first Persona game that I ever played. But my boy
Oh, really?
told me about it.
Shit.
Yeah, my boy told me about it because he played the previous one. He's like, yo, let's get this fight. I'm like, "Alright, cool." So we got into it. But yeah, they did have that combo system also. That is the same people, is it?
Yeah, Arc system
The
works.
same people, right? Yeah. So I guess I guess I know why they bring it in. But I say for this game because it's a 3v3, like that's probably why they did it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what this game feels like to me? It's like if they said, like, how like in Marvel vs. Capcom when you see impressive combos and you see somebody do something real cool, like, damn, that
Yeah.
must be real hard to do.
They
And
pressing
this
one fucking
game is
button.
not hard to do at all. Do impressive shit. Like
Yeah, it's
you'll
I
do
don't-
that shit real
I don't
easy.
know. Iron Man's infinite combo wasn't that hard.
But I'm saying, like, for example, Dormammu, right? When he had this one combo that was like 100 hit combo. That shit is hard as fuck to pull off. And when you
Oh, you
see
talking
somebody
about?
do it, that shit is impressive. Like it looks dope. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, a majority of the things that you do in this game are easy as fuck to pull off.
Yeah, it looks cool, but then you realize on the line is a lot of other combos in that.
Yeah, like I'm
You know what
seeing
I'm
dudes
saying?
pull off shit and they thinking they nice as hell. And they
Yeah,
think,
you
it's
know.
like if you didn't know how the game plays, you would think these people are better
No,
at the game than they really are.
yeah.
I mean,
That is true.
yeah, that is true. But like I was saying earlier, our last podcast, once you get into like the Saiyan tier, you know, the auto combos kind of decrease, and you see more and more combos. And the higher you get up into like Freezer Clan, you're gonna see these combos. But like if you're just stuck at Namekian or Earthling, then you're just gonna see auto combo because that's, you know, what level you're at.
Yeah.
I don't even play online in this game. I've been doing training.
Yeah,
really
I don't know if I would go online in this game, man, because it kind of makes it like difficult for people to actually want to learn, because when you go up against somebody, you see them doing the same. I'm like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
I only wanna play against,
you there trying to put in work and actually do real combos, and these dudes just spamming a button. You're like, really? You know what I'm saying? And they're winning because, you know what I'm saying, the computer is designed, you know what I'm saying, for you to do some crazy shit off of one button. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we'll see. Because I'm not even a huge DBZ fan at all, because I don't watch the anime. But this this shit was announced, I was like, I had to get this because, you know,
it's definitely it's a dope game. Like, it's definitely a dope game.
I got to Saiyan in 20 fights. I got to Saiyan in 20 fights. That's what I'm saying. You just do 20 fights online, and then you're gonna see better players. Like,
yeah, I know what the highest you can
it's
go.
not that there's not better players, Akeyles. What we're saying is, amongst the better players, there's a whole lot of fuckery.
Yeah.
You know, you're saying to get to the better players, there's a whole bunch of fuckery. But I'm saying you should be able to...
I'm saying that even at Saiyan, there's still fuckery.
Yeah, even at Saiyan, people gonna be up there freaking spamming, doing all the combos.
It's not like everybody that's a Saiyan is like, I don't spam. Like,
yeah, but the higher you get, the less and less fuckery you see. That's just if you... But yeah, if you don't want to get that high, I can understand.
I just think it's all across the board. But,
yeah.
That's me.
That's it, because you can't really avoid it, really, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you can't really avoid it. You know, it's not like you can. It's not like you can choose not to do all the combos. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's like saying if I go to rank Injustice 2 when it first came out, there's not gonna be a whole bunch of people playing Aquaman or Supergirl.
I don't think rank really means anything, to be honest. Like, I feel like people think rank really means that that person is good.
Yeah.
So you're saying a high rank character is not?
You can get a high rank in a game just from cheating.
Okay. So.
Yeah,
but
you can
get a high rank in the game. I've seen people do it in Injustice with Superman. I'm not saying it's gonna work against every player, but you could beat a lot of people from just spamming.
Ask Mike.
So what's the? Well, that's what I'm asking. What's the difference then?
I wasn't spamming anything in the Dragon Ball
any other fighting game.
Mike, I was just playing, bro.
I know you are.
Is just, you know what I mean? Or any other game like Call of Duty,
games,
got noob two.
Basically, all we're saying is that in this game, it's a part of the game. Like, it's a part of the fighting system.
It's a part of it's built into the fight mechanics to do it.
No one's saying that you can't spam in other games, Achilles.
I'm not saying that you're not saying
you don't
that.
Want nobody to say anything bad about this.
No, you can say all your bad things. I just want to say, like, what's the difference between other games? That's all I'm asking. Because there's noob and Call of Duty.
Because they're not all the combos built into a lot of other games, you know. Marvel vs. Capcom has it, and you have the option to turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Of course, not everybody gonna turn it off, but you have the option to turn it off completely. You don't have that option in this game, and it's built in it. You have to use it in it. You know, you can't get around using all the combos. You know, to try to extend your regular. If you're trying to extend your regular combos, you have to go do some other combo shit.
Yeah,
like
I mean, I understand.
Your prowess though, like, you know, if you can beat somebody that has auto combos, you know, it just seemed like that means you
it's not
that much better of a player. Like, you know, I mean, I think that's kind of what the developers were going for, was they wanted to be like, can you master the more of the fluidness of it, not necessarily each intricate, you know, light punch into heavy. It's more of, can you put on a spectacle while claiming that, you know, that W. And I think that's what they were going for, because, you know, that's kind of how Dragon Ball is, really. The anime is like that. It's like, it's always this big-ass spectacle. It's not necessarily, well, Goku, you know, low-kicked. You know, it's not really like that. You know, it's more of the big grandiose
the way
battle.
I think there's definitely a deep fighting system there.
Yeah.
I attribute it to Smash Brothers, where on the surface, Smash Brothers is very simple, but there are players that play it at a high level, you know?
Exactly.
And so that's how I see this game. I'm not saying that the game is bad or you shouldn't play it. I'm just saying that there is, there is going to be a lot of fuckery. But like
Yeah.
you said, they made it like that because, they want it to be accessible as well,
Well,
Right,
yeah, I
right.
understand because what I hear from you guys is saying is because the game because like melee is simple. I don't feel the need to get better at it, like to learn wave dashing. That's what I'm hearing from you guys. You
I
understand
mean,
what I'm
that's
saying?
not what I'm saying because that's
Because you
all I
said
do
there's
is the
no
training mode. So for me, it's not really. I don't think the game doesn't take skill to play. What I'm saying is the game makes it easier for people to do fuckery. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that there's not like a deep fighting system there, or
And
that you
and the
can't
thing is,
play at a high level.
and
the
then
thing the,
oh
the thing what I'm saying, a lot of these fighting games now they're going for the casual market. So these developers are putting in less and less reason for people, unless you're a hardcore fighting game or into that game, to put in work and actually try to learn the game. So when a casual picks up this game and be like, "Yo, I love DBZ," he just picked it up because it's a DBZ game, but he's not a fighting game. He doesn't like play fighting games like that.
right.
And he realized he can hit a button and just do a bunch of stuff. Like, damn, cool. And that was a issue that I heard a lot with old Street Fighter Five, because Street Fighter Five is way more simple than Street Fighter Four. Because Street Fighter Four, it was real technical. You know what I'm saying? One frame and lengths, focus attack, cancel, and all that. You have to work for. And when Street Fighter Five came out, a lot of a lot of the Japanese who was the dominating, they started losing a lot because I don't know what it is. They like the technicality of fighting games. You know what I'm saying? They like to be able to to dissect every fighting game and learn everything. Like, and then Street Fighter Five came out, and you see Americans was on top. And I don't know if that's an insult to the American players that, yeah, the game is easier than I can win. You know what I'm saying?
I,
But
I,
that's how it was, because even when the character like Minot dropped, Nemo, who the Urine player, is like, yo, American is not gonna pick her up because she's too technical. You know what I'm saying? And and that's kind of like, damn, bro. That's how they really think of American players, and it's kind of like that's what the developers are going for now, for people to pick up and use easy. And this is where all the fight games are going now, from what I'm seeing. Because
You
fight
know,
games really didn't have a huge like front line like that until they became esports. But now every fight game try to become esports, and developers are seeing, there's money in it. So now
you
we're
know,
just gonna make it so more casual, so people can pick up and play whenever they want. And I mean, I guess for DBZ fans, DBZ fans, they're not really into fighters, but they like DBZ. So the developer make it that way. So they're like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? They sell as much as they want and play as long as they want. Just spam buttons,
I,
bruh.
And
I,
a
I
lot
don't
of it
think
too
that
is
was what they
because
had in mind, though.
Xenoverse
Go
is
ahead,
like
Leon.
that. So they want their Xenoverse fans to buy this game as well.
Right. Because yeah, I know a lot of people saying Xenoverse fan was about to get bodied in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because
they ain't gonna understand. You
They
can't just go
underestimate their button
sideways.
mashing skills.
yeah, yeah. So they so used to that over there. They could come over here and do the same thing. It's like, all right, cool. They made it for
Leon,
them.
remember
Yeah.
when Manat was announced? I'm just going back to what Dreology said. Remember when she was announced?
Oh my God. I seen a picture of this girl cosplaying as Madonna.
Yeah,
Oh
me and
my
Leon
God.
was tripping hardcore. There was this lady. She just like hurried up and did a cosplay of Manat, and
Yeah, I
she was
remember that.
like,
You sure she wasn't a
bombastic
doll?
up in this motherfucker.
Leon?
Nah, I don't fuck with that.
That's Mike with the peach beat
Shit.
shit.
No,
like
no,
15-year-olds
no.
with titties and shit.
No, I don't fuck with that shit either.
Oh,
Yeah,
let
you
me say one more thing. The auto combos are so negative too. Just to throw that out. So if you just block them, you're able to just hit
You
them
just
with your
block them and you
long
can
ass
just go to the
combo.
opening. I'm
Like
telling you.
around frame 3, around frame 2, or when Beerus goes under you, you can just counter him right there and there and fuck him up. And if all they know is press square auto combo, press triangle
They
auto combo,
wrecked.
they're gonna just continue to get negative on block, and you just sit there and fuck them up.
You know how I know auto combos don't work? Because I got wrecked. You know what I'm saying? I say everybody's talking about they can just press fucking I'm using my Street Fighter pad, so it's X for me. Just press X, and you can just win. I said, all right, let's try it.
Actually, I didn't
Wait,
want one of the
is
auto
X,
combos.
You really thought that, Danny?
isn't X
X
for
was in
fireball?
one of the auto. That's why he was getting wrecked.
I
Yeah, so
tried
he getting wrecked. X fireball, bruh. What are you talking about, man?
Nuh-uh, for Xbox controller.
Oh,
I
Xbox.
got,
I thought you.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you
well,
said
that's
Oh.
yeah,
that's part
Xbox,
of the
because
problem
my
right
Street
there.
Fighter pad is like Xbox controller.
That's part of the problem.
Oh
Right
yeah,
there.
that is also part of the problem.
But hold on, first of all, I don't have it on Xbox. I got it on PC. Second,
Oh, damn.
That's also another
yeah,
problem.
yeah.
That's
let me-
another
let me
problem.
show you. This is
Hey,
what
bro.
I'm using right here.
Lose 2 lives for now, bro. That's 2
Yeah.
lives you should lose. dog.
This is what I'm using right here, everybody.
So you started.
So-
you
Man,
know.
he got any more lives?
He's scared.
So
You
it's a
started.
little
he's
different
like,
for me.
Much
And
better
he got the
quality.
Hori pad, which I actually do like that Hori pad. I love that cross pad on that.
$29.99 on Amazon.
But
yours up today.
you can't just spam your way to victory. I'm telling you that
Funny.
right now.
I will
Like
say- I
I
will
know
say I'm
people say
having
that
a
the
lot of fun
fuckery
with
is
this.
there, and I can understand for like super new players like myself, where I can get beat by the fuckery because I don't
Like-
understand the game.
Well,
know
you
what
knew
I'm
the
saying?
fighting games in general.
No, I'm not.
I think the bigger issue with this game really is the servers. That's the
Sir,
biggest issue.
that's what got me fucked up with.
Because you can't have fuckery with bad servers. That's not a good mix.
And I don't even want to
Right.
go
Not a good
into
mix
it
at all.
until final round. I'm gonna
Yeah,
save
they
my
can-
shit for final round.
They can definitely auto com you with 19 frame delay.
That's what
Man,
I'm
my
saying.
shit
You can't have
literally
fuckery
froze
with-
still. Like
That's
I took
crazy,
a fucking
man.
screenshot.
not a
My
good
shit was
mix.
still.
Yeah, I had a little bit of lag too, but it wasn't. It was-
Yeah, that shit was fucked up.
That's crazy.
I don't even
man.
play people if they got red bars. It's like, nah.
Oh, I only look for
You got
4 and
saved?
up. Yeah, if it ain't 4 bars or up, I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be waiting.
Yeah,
So
it's like-
the fucking lobbies. That's one thing I will say. A lot of people are playing this game because I had to go to like motherfucking Asia to get in the lobby. Like all the
bro.
lobbies was fucking full last night. I was like, damn.
And that's another thing, man.
Yeah, that is
Why
some straight garbage, yo.
like why is there like a universal like service where you just everybody just you know what I'm saying just straightforward matching, you know,
Yeah, I don't
Service
shit
understand
comes
that.
up.
Next
Why
level
why you gotta
shit,
why you gotta
right.
go across country to
You
get a
got
freaking
Canada
open lobby,
East,
dog?
Canada West,
You know what I'm saying?
Canada
You gotta go across
North.
the other side of the world, my
Fucking
dude.
the
Like
Philippines and shit.
yeah, dog. Like you even know the color these flags, and you over there trying to get fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, this shit is funny.
Them
yo.
ring
Actually, people are-
battles, the ring battles,
Act-
like what the fuck is happening? You step in the
That's
ring,
like, yeah.
you hit fucking accept. You're like, okay, am I in it? You know,
I don't
and then
understand why they fuck up the servers in fighting games when the whole point is people want to fight each other. Like that
Each
should be
other,
the
bro.
main focus. Like,
It makes you
How do
wonder
y'all
if they
gonna
doing
be
that
the
shit
main-
intentionally, right? It makes you wonder if that
they do
shit's
it
done
on
on
purpos.
purpose. They do. I think they do. Like when Street Fighter,
Justice got it right. You know what I'm saying? Even Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite did a pretty good job with these servers. But
And
Tekken
Street-
servers, oh
Street
my
Fighter-
god.
Tekken servers, Street Fighter 5 servers, like why even have a server in the first place if you're not going to maintain them?
you know what I'm saying? Imagine trying to talk shit online about a fighting game. Like, yeah, all right, bro, meet me in Zimbabwe, bro. We gonna link up. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we're gonna fight, dog.
Zimbabwe.
Meet me in Zimbabwe, bro. Them Zimbabwe
Oh,
servers
shit,
clean.
Dre.
Crazy, man.
There you go.
Gotta get a match with somebody in Afghanistan or some
You know what I'm
shit.
saying, bro? Shit crazy, man.
You want to play me a Street Fighter? You want to play me what the cunt and it was regular ball? Like what?
Fuckers be meeting up in Timbuktu and shit.
Are you from America?
All of a sudden you hear
damn.
that.
The thing goes
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
All right. Monster Hunter. Those of us who have played it, Mike, you said you've played it. Leon, you said you've played it too. Dre, you got that?
Not yet. I'm picking it up. I'll pick it up next week.
Achilles, you got that?
Leon's going hard on Monster Hunter also.
Nah, I ain't got it.
I love that game right now.
So what do you think about it? Because I know you're a veteran Monster Hunter player. You've played all
Yeah,
the
I've been
other
playing
ones. What do you
Monster
think
Hunters.
about it compared to the others?
It's everything that Monster Hunter fans wanted in a console Monster Hunter game. I mean, graphically, it just looks astounding. And I know the older games probably, when people look at them on the surface, they probably don't think they're that graphically impressive. But they were very, the AI in those games has always been phenomenal in Monster Hunter games. And this game is just like, you could be like in the fucking jungle. You see a T-Rex come and just wreck an animal that you was about to fight. Like the AI in this game is just dope. Like you really feel like you're surrounded by monsters that could just at any moment react and do some next level shit. The armor, the RPG systems, leveling up your characters is as addictive as it's ever been, which is one of the staples of Monster Hunter games, is leveling up your character, fighting stronger monsters. And, they've perfected it over the years, and you could tell that this game is like the result of just fine-tuning this series. And we're all getting to benefit from, having to wait so long for them to make another console version of this game. So I'm just having a blast. So definitely pulling me away from other games that I enjoy.
Fortnite.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he was stuck on that shit. Monster Hunter came out, he was like, no.
He realized they were.
I know, because they got this. That's one thing though. I am a little bit annoyed with Capcom. They made the DLC for Horizon. Limited time, and it's on the box as being exclusive to PlayStation. So if you buy this game after February 8th and you see the little PlayStation DLC on the box, you're gonna think you're gonna be able to get it, and you're not.
Nope.
Oof.
Right now.
Fucked up on Capcom.
Wait. Say that again. I didn't get that part.
So basically, they have, how you can be Aloy from Horizon.
Right.
Well, in order to get that skin, you have to play the game before February 8th. If you don't play the game before February 8th, you miss out on the opportunity to get that skin, which I think is fucked up because it's advertised on the actual box of the game.
That's kind of dumb.
That's weird.
That's kind of dumb.
I'm gonna add something to that there, Leon. Okay, what you just said. Also, you have to get to rank 5 or whatever in Monster Hunter, and you have to do the timed event. If you don't do that timed event, you don't get Aloy or the Watcher.
That's crazy.
And you got till February 8th to do it.
People, it's not gonna affect them because we're gonna be playing this shit. We're gonna have it.
Right.
But for people, let's say you don't got the bread right now. Let's say you were planning to get Dragon Ball first and then get this game next, or everybody does things differently. So I think it's kind of unfair for them.
Yeah, that's kind of. Like, why would even Sony agree to that deal? That's a shitty. That's a shitty deal.
Actually,
I don't understand that.
Just what Leon said. People are gonna be salty. We were talking about this in party chat. Me, Leon,
now.
Preston, and Zach. And Zach,
wait. It's not on PC though, Danny. So you're not gonna miss. You
oh shit. But no, we were talking in party chat.
Monster Hunter comes out later, but I'm just saying, like, they probably do the same shit for us too. Who knows what?
It's only a PlayStation.
Yeah, Aloy's only a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh, okay. The game is still coming out though.
No, the game's coming out on other platforms, but the DLC is exclusive to PlayStation.
But
I can still be salty for gamers, though. I can't be salty. I'm not allowed at shitty. I'm not allowed to be pissed at shitty policies. I mean, just listening to that, it just gives other corporations ideas on how to milk us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit that gets me triggered.
But as I was saying,
what's crazy too, because shout out to Frozen, because he's saying that he feel like Monster Hunter going to be like $20 in 2 weeks. I feel like that DLC going to be $20 after that shit expires, bro.
Nah, Monster Hunter is one of those games.
No, I'm talking about the DLC, the Aloy joy, to get Aloy in there.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I could see that happening.
Yeah, they're gonna charge. I feel like they're gonna charge for that after that shit runs out. That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, Monster Hunter DLC has always been free, so that would be fucked up.
Right.
That would be.
So that's what I'm saying. It just
like I was saying, we were in a party chat, me, Leon, Preston, and Zach Geyser, and he went and bought Dragon Ball Fighters before Monster Hunter. I mean, even though he was hyping up Monster Hunter, and he heard the whole topic we just talked about, he was super salty. He's like, that is just fucked up. He goes, Capcom's on my shitty list right now.
Well, that's what it is. I think, this is a weekend where you got to make real choices if you only able to afford one game. Like, you're going to have to really make a real choice. Like, do I want to play a fighting game, or do I want to play something that's more like, open world type experience? So.
And it all depends on what you like to play, preferably open world games or fighting games.
Oh, and Leon,
that must be your choice.
Can you
Mike, what's up?
Can you explain to Darren what Monster Hunter's like? He wanted to know what it's like because he was.
It's basically you you have a character, right? I don't know if you've ever played Ocarina of Time, but you remember every time you fight a boss in Zelda Ocarina, the boss would drop something and you would get like new armor, you would get like a new weapon. Well, that's pretty much the addictive, you know, aspect of Monster Hunter. Every time you kill a monster in Monster Hunter, you collect, you know, pieces from its body to create more armor, more stronger pieces of armor. And the fun of it is planning out your hunt. You know, you have to actually think about the monster that you're hunting. The more that you hunt a specific monster, you get better at it. That's actually something they added into this game. They have this thing where you like look for you research the monster by looking at footprints and skid marks that it leaves behind. So that way, when you need to hunt that monster again, it actually makes it easier for you to track it down, which I think is pretty dope.
Hey, off topic real quick. I'm sorry. Hey, Eugene was staring in the camera right now, and I feel like it was staring through my soul, bro. I'm saying. I
just not looking at it. Like, damn.
It looked like you're like looking through my soul, bro. I ain't gonna
What are you talking about? He's deep in thought.
No, you was staring to the camera, fam. You was staring to the camera. Man, so.
I was just guessing anything on my computer screen.
I'm just saying. Like, it looked like you was staring through the camera. Like, look at you looking straight, like through my soul, bro. I'm like, damn, fam. I kind of like.
I can't even see. You know what?
I know you can't. Just the fact that you're looking in the camera, you know, it makes you look like you're looking at the person.
He's looking like.
Well, look, I wish we could see who you was.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't got a camera, so you know what I'm saying.
You don't got a phone? You don't got a camera on your phone?
I'm not on my phone. I'm on my computer.
Yeah, see?
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Run down the Radio Shack, grab one, come back.
Nah, I'm good. There's no more Radio Shack, right?
Yeah, they closed them all in my state, too.
Yeah, so you know. R.I.P. But anyway, back on topic. My bad, yo.
That's what we do here, man. We go off topic a lot. That's what we do. We go off topic a lot. That's our thing.
This question is pretty much you go on hunts and there's not a main story. There's like a overlying story, but really the game never ends because you can keep getting as strong as you want to get. And I'm pretty sure there's over like hundreds and hundreds of hours of gameplay in this game. And I know they're gonna add stuff to this game over time because they always do with Monster Hunter. Probably gonna add stronger enemy types and things like that for you to do with your friends. And that's another reason why people should get this game is it's a great co-op game. So
yeah, it is a pretty dope co-op game.
Thank you for that follow, Moon Man. But like I said, I've played all the older ones. I definitely want to get my hands on this new one, and it comes out a little later for us PC dudes. #PC. But you guys can beta test it for us, and we'll get the better version eventually.
Hey, yeah. 95 version.
Yeah.
You said what?
The Day 95 edition.
The Day 95.
Fuck you, Eugene.
Hey, yo, y'all
like, hey guys.
Hey, yo, y'all see them Monster Hunter skins in Street Fighter 5 though? That shit looks crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, they look pretty dope.
The skins in Street Fighter 5.
Really?
Arcade did really. They stepped it up, man, because I'm enjoying Street Fighter all over again.
Arcade Edition feels so great, man. It feels like a breath of fresh air, man. Because I trust me, I've been enjoying Street Fighter since day one, but definitely had an issue. You still have an issue because the online is, from what I hear, is pretty shitty, and I've been having issues too.
I'm not gonna lie. Street Fighter Arcade Edition is pretty good. I mean, even somebody, a Fong player like myself, can kind of make it. Shit,
gotta make it.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, they gave you a cheat code.
You said what?
You get a cheat code now in the game.
Yeah.
Auto combo.
I don't know why this game feels like Capcom versus SNK to me now. I don't know why.
Nah, it don't feel like that at all, dude. Play a SNK versus Capcom game. You will.
Yeah, I have it. I have it for Dreamcast.
Yeah, me too.
That's where I had it.
That's the vibe I'm getting from the way it looks, the menus,
Get ready for Big Daddy. Remember you say that shit?
I'm excited though for that 20th anniversary, 25th anniversary thing they're coming out with.
Street Fighter Third Strike
I'm
is on
gonna
there.
be playing Alpha again.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Third Strike is on there. That's my favorite Street Fighter ball.
Yeah, Third Strike is gonna be so.
That's bananas.
I hope they have.
It's the best one.
It's online. Let's go.
Now, the new generation version or the original Street Fighter 3.
Street Fighter 3
Third Strike.
Online
Third
mode
Strike.
every
Second,
single
that's
game.
second
Oh, shit.
generation.
So
That's got
you
Dudley
saying
and fucking Alex and shit.
so you're saying right now, Akeyles, you're gonna be like top dog on Third Strike, right?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that that's my favorite Street Fighter. I'm saying I will be playing that.
Yes, I said.
But no,
playing that.
but no,
Kick some
Mike,
shit up.
you will get parried and get fucked up.
You know what Michael's gonna do? He's gonna
Right.
jump and try to mix you up. He's gonna
Nah, he can't mix.
jump
I
and
don't
go
know.
low. Jump and go low.
He can't do that on Third Strike.
No, you
Well, he
cannot.
can't really do that on Street Fighter 5 either. But
So you're
You
saying
can't
to
really
me,
do it in any game.
you're-
But Michael
you're-
tried.
so you're issuing me a challenge. You don't think I can fuck you up on Street
Oh,
Fighter?
Frozen Alpha 3 over Third Strike.
Mike got aggressive.
Mike, you get your ass whooped in Injustice 2. Get your ass whooped in Dragon Ball Fighters. Why you talking this big shit? I don't understand.
He
And
talking
I actually
shit
played
all
the
my
game.
fucking
Listen,
show.
when I
Yeah,
actually
Mike's
played the
gonna
game,
edit his. He's gonna edit that video.
'Cause I always talk big. That's me, man.
Out.
I always talk
That's
big.
how Mike does, man.
I talk
And
big.
then when he
told
gets
him.
in the match, it's like, wah, wah. Hold on, I even got the
Mike,
sound for that.
well, Mike be
shit.
taking, he be losing 100 games and still talk shit.
Yeah.
Michael lose 100 games, but he'll take the 5 that he won.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And Leon, remember you called him
swear.
out? Remember you called
Right.
him out, Leon? He said Eugene should be making a montage.
Yo, he had me,
Hey, real
he
quick.
had me and Akeyles in the video like he was whooping our ass.
I swear.
That montage video, right?
Yeah.
I saw that. He said Street Fighter for the montage, and I'm watching this shit. I'm like, what? Where's the montage, bro?
Like Michael had you.
There's no editing or
I
nothing.
was upset.
No editing. He just created a video. Of like he just won a game. It was like, yo, it's a montage, bro.
I was like,
Talk
yo,
about my
I was like,
friends.
I won that set. I was like, what is this?
I'm like, bro, I don't think you understand what a montage is, bro.
You're
You're
like,
like,
Probably
It
do
was
that
funny.
run around and make a montage out of it.
It was funny as shit though, because
Everybody
Akeyles
was
like,
It's like the paparazzi.
fuck
dog.
like low key, I didn't want to say nothing, man, because
No, it's
I'm like,
fine.
you know, it's Mike, bro.
it's low key, off topic, man.
You gotta
Akeyles
love
like.
him,
Achilles like pre at me like right there as soon as I probably goes, yo motherfucker, he goes, I didn't want that set.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm like,
Bullshit.
bro,
Let's get this out the way. Yeah, man.
Like, how you lose the game?
Yeah.
How you lose the
Fuck
game
you,
and
dude.
create a montage, bro, because you went around, fam?
That's the most trolliest shit somebody
This
could
is
do.
trolling that. Hold on, Mike. You
Son.
get trolling ass motherfucker, man.
like legit, like low key, yo. I really like. I saw the note. I got a notification. I'm like, oh shit, Mac put a month. Let me see this hot fire, bro. So like, posted it.
And then he's hopping around.
And
Oh,
he's-
goddamn.
I'm like,
Jumping
dog.
around the screen.
I'm like, I wanted
Every
to.
Facebook
I'm like,
group
I
got
wanted
it,
to hit
too.
the dislike button so bad, bro.
It was
You know,
good.
man.
It was
I
good.
did.
We should have threw
I
a
did.
gift
I
card
got
on
that
that
thumbs down.
I wanted
motherfucker.
to hit that.
Down.
I want to
Okay,
hit
Mike,
that
that thumbs
dislike,
down
bro.
work.
I'm like, I'm just close out this video, bro. I'm not even going, you know.
Nah, I had to give Mike that
See,
thumbs
Mike
down.
is talking mad shit on Twitter with these fighting games, dog.
You be talking mad
Oh,
shit.
man.
I always talk about shit.
Damn.
I saw him call out
I'll tell you-
somebody the other day.
I'll tell you what, right?
I think I saw him call out Kid Smooth the other day. I think
I-
it's or Killer Instinct or some shit. One of them games he called him out. I'm like, Mike,
Don't do it.
stop it, bro. Like,
I
you know what
thought
I'm
he
saying? But
called
then
out
again,
Maximilian, dude.
Nah, I think it's.
I
actually
wouldn't be surprised if he did.
I
wouldn't be
it's
surprised.
entertaining when Mike does
Hey,
that shit.
No,
I
Because
know
Mike
about-
is full of shit.
Hey Dre, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's gonna be the challenge of Mike, right? Me and you, Dre, we're gonna fight Mike, right? He have to stop us from getting 5 wins in a row. That's your challenge.
Okay.
Stop either me or Dre
You
from
know-
getting 5 wins
you-
against you.
You know, it's crazy because, like, Mike, the way Mike plays, it be pissing me off, bro. Because I'm like, Mike,
That's Mike's strategy. Mike
like
is just so
sometimes
mad that you fuck around
I
and
just be
win.
standing, I just be standing there looking at him like, bro, what are you jumping back for? This man is throwing out full screen show. You can like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
Frozen got your
and
back,
I'm
Mike. He said that shit should be part of the
In the
community
air,
talking
the
straight
whole
shit.
Hold
yeah,
on,
and I'm
hold
like,
on.
dog, I'm just standing on the other side of the screen like, Mike, stop it, bro. The other day I'm trying to I'm trying to teach him some shit. I'm like, Mike, okay, listen, we're gonna stop this bullshit right You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to teach him like the basic of like he using Ryu. Like Ryu is the freaking the blueprint of damn near every fighting game character. You know what I'm saying? He's the blueprint, bro. There's no reason why you should be doing what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I remember I was playing Mike, right? And he wouldn't stop jumping, so I kept doing Nash's air counter. Mike was like, "Stop spamming." I'm like, "I'm spamming."
That's right. I'm counting your spam. All he kept doing was jumping over me. That's all he kept doing was jumping from left to right. Left to right. I said, all right, I'm about to teach this motherfucker a lesson. And he's about to lose the fan. And that's exactly what
he does. Like, when he lands, like if he lands and you block it, he go for a sweep.
Yep.
Yeah, bullshit. I'm like, bro.
I was mad. I was wrecking Daddy with that shit. He's like, dude.
Well, first of all, he wasn't wrecking me. He won a couple of matches. What he don't want to say is I also won a couple of matches, and I won the last.
Yeah, one of the times.
Right. I let you win that one though. I let you win that one to Danny.
See how he talks shit? He make you want to just like get off the fucking podcast and just like see what it's about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna let him do that to me.
Hey, shout out to Mike, bro. He know the plan, dog. He be.
Hold on. Mike, when did you become my promoter and hype man? Like, I got matches with people I didn't even know I had matches with.
Oh, yeah, right. Motherfuckers coming up to me about, man, they said the platform was the fucking shit and you was the leader. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Everybody needs a hype man.
I can't even play you. I'm on PC.
I'm your hype man there, Akeyles. I keep you...
Like Mike is ready. Stay ready to set up matches. I'm like, dude, like,
I'm Dre's hype man. No, I bet you can be playing Dre.
Eugene, you're not Dre's hype man. You're Danny's hype man.
No, I need somebody to know what they're
If he was, he would be fucking trolling me right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn!
Goddamn hype man.
Mike will have his ass in the Evo tournament.
Did you hear that, Danny? Eugene's like, I ain't hyping Danny up because I need somebody who knows what they're doing.
Exactly. That's why I agree with him. That motherfucker ain't my hype man. You know what I'm saying? He my fucking enemy.
Mike is
He's
Paul
my
Bearer.
goddamn I don't know. Soul assassin and shit.
You walking the iron and shit.
Like Friday, I just got the game. I go in Persona's lobby, and Mike's like, he finna fuck y'all up. Mike is a straight instigator, bro. He's a straight instigator, bro. He be saying some of the craziest. Like, Mike, when did he say that, bro? Like, we didn't say nothing. Me and Chuck be streaming, and Mike is like, yeah, you know, guys come to the stream like, what's up? Yeah, he's like, yeah, they're the best fighting game players I've ever seen. I'm like, bro, calm down, bro. Like, stop it, man. Like, dog, like, I appreciate it, but nah, dog. Like, yeah, stop it, man. Because then when real fighters come in and body you, seem like, yo, what happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Mike, like, stop it, dog.
Might be like, oh, I was just playing for fun.
Yeah.
Leon, you remember when he set us up with that fucking shit? For what the fuck? Uncharted. Remember the Uncharted shit?
Yo, that
shit was
come the fuck on.
I saw that.
The platform is the best Uncharted. We like
nah, Dan. I got you one better, Danny.
No,
this motherfucker.
Wait. Nah, that shit was funny though because
that shit was funny. It was funny.
He was talking all the shit, bro.
He
was talking all the shit.
He was there everywhere. Platform boy, platinum boys taking it.
This man was everywhere, dog.
Like be on Twitter with it.
Shared us on Twitter, shared it to fucking Aaron Greenberg, shared it to
like he be promoting everything, dog.
I remember Mike tried to set me up, right?
I didn't set you up.
Yes, you did, Mike, against the Titanfall Princess person.
Oh, she wanted to challenge you. I didn't set anything up. She wanted to fight you.
No, I believe you said
something.
Mike.
No,
Mike. Oh, man, you should try Eugene.
Because you put on Twitter and everything. You tagged me and everything. So you even went forward to invite me to a live with you and her in it, right? So she gonna fuck you up, Gene. I bet she gonna fuck you up. I see her ass like damn near 5 straight, and I made her rage quit.
Man, hey, shut up.
And then she went on Twitter all the time. He only gives easy mode camera turns. if he used someone else,
shout out to Titanfall Princess.
Right, shout out to Titanfall Princess.
Shout out to Titanfall Princess, man.
Shout out to Titanfall.
She be trying, man. She can do her thing. She can do her thing. You know what I'm saying? But
she
you
be
know,
spamming a little.
She be trying. She be trying, you know. But
at the end of the day, I know.
Shout out to her, man. She's
good people.
yeah,
She's
she
good
really be
people.
trying to put in the work, man. And there's more than a lot of other dudes,
Mike.
that's just doing
Anyway,
their thing.
But Dre, do I
let's
do? Hey
get.
Dre, I do put them tools together though. You showed me with Urian.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, Rick. Yeah, you were in, man. Like I was these AE characters in the V Trigger 2, like I was kind of worried, like, cause like how you gonna make something? Cause some of these V Triggers are so sick already. So I was wondering how you gonna make them shit better. Some of them is really not. Cause Barog is dead, unfortunately. R.I.P. to Barog. F to pay respect to him. In season 3.
And Smug.
And Smug, you know what I'm saying? His V Trigger 2 is really not that great, you know what I'm saying? It gets you high stun. It doesn't do that much damage, but it gets you high stun. So like getting
It's
grabbed with 2 or
basically
3 of
his
them.
super from part 4. His
From
super
4,
two.
yeah, it's Ultra 2, which didn't do no damage either. That shit was trash, And so they just made give a high stun in this game. Urian V Trigger 2, the tackle is cool. I don't know
It's
if it's better
alright.
than I don't think it's better than the Aegis though. It got armor and all that shit, which is cool.
Yeah.
Colleen, I see Akeyles picking up Colleen now, which if you learn her V Trigger 2, man, it's gonna be dangerous, bro. Like, cause I fought a Colleen the other day and that, bro, like Colleen against Abigail, I don't think that's the best matchup for Abigail, man, because he's so slow and her counters do so much freaking damage. Like I thought at Fierce and he just countered the whole shit. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Man, Abigail.
She was mixing me up, and I'm like, all right, cool, all right, you got that one, Colleen. I ain't be mad at you, cause it's just almost impossible in a way. But you know what I'm saying, Street Fighter is fun now, man.
How do we start talking about Street Fighter though?
I don't know. We started on Dragon Ball.
We don't stay on topic, dude. Like, come
Oh yeah,
on.
So
my bad.
let's get into
You
our-
brought up Urian, so my bad. Go
It
ahead.
was
What
Mike's
we talking
fucking fault, actually.
Oh
But,
yeah.
it
was
talking
my
about-
fault.
King.
We was
started
talking
the
about
Blame Mike
conversation.
for no reason.
instigate.
Exactly.
You started
Alright.
the conversation by instigating shit.
I didn't instigate anything.
Yeah, you're instigating, Mike. What's up?
Anyway, our potluck news segment. Let's start with our
Yes.
first part of that, and that is Anthem. Anthem was
I
announced
forgot
to
about
be delayed until 2019. Remember Microsoft boasted
What?
that shit about it coming out on Xbox this
Hey.
year and shit like that.
Damn.
So what do you guys think?
What
Let
is
me start with
showing off the
Drayology.
Xbox
What do you think
One?
about that, man?
Anthem being delayed. Like with all the shit that happens with EA, man, and their games, I'm kind of not surprised, and
I'm back in second first.
I'm not upset. I really want to play the game because from what we've seen, it looks pretty dope. But the way EA be going with their games and their developers shutting the shit down and moving shit
Gonna be some
around, and
bullshit.
I'm not surprised at all when their games get delayed. So I'm like, if this is people look to say delays make game better, it doesn't always work like that. It could still come out and be trash. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
it could be
But
delaying for other shit, like
for
how
other
to
shit, you know what I'm
monetize
saying?
it. You know,
Yeah,
and
you
shit
you
like
never
that.
know what they're
That's-
putting in.
Yeah,
Right. You never.
yeah.
So
but
it's
I
like
don't know. I kind of wanted to
Yeah.
play Anthem. I really
I
kind
wanted to play, but I haven't seen enough for me to even be any type of upset about it, and because
I don't know. That
you
little
understand-
playthrough they did where they, had that.
yeah, it's
assault
cool,
on
but
those
that
little
was
things,
that was
shit
that
looked
was
dope.
yeah, but that was like what do they call it? You know what I'm saying? That was what
That
they
was
call
fluff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was all set up to be played that way. That one section.
That's
It might not
true.
even be the finished product. We
That's
might get
true.
a whole nother game.
Right,
Instead
so
of
it's like
PUBG with jetpacks. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. We have so many other games coming out this year that like it doesn't really bother me, man.
What's up, Demi?
Yo, Demi, what up, man?
What
Good,
up?
better, Demi.
Hey, Demi won part of the Scrub Lords and fighting game. Shout out to Demi, man. That's my like.
Ooh.
There's a clan of them, man. So
Yo, shout out to Darren and Leon. Darren said thank you, Leon. You got him on the fence now for buying Monster Hunter.
Tell him to check out my streams. I had a couple streams of Monster Hunter if he wants to see the gameplay.
No, don't try to clean it up now, Dre.
So now Dre's over talking shit.
Hey,
But,
man.
honestly,
Hey, Demi knows what's up, bro.
I honestly did want to play Anthem, though. I mean, I was kind of convinced that, even though it was a predetermined event, if that can actually happen, and you can have an
Vertical
assault,
slice. That's the word I'm trying to look for. I was thinking about.
Oh,
The demo.
but I was super hyped. I was super hyped for it. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not. I'm not as let down as I was with Scalebound. You know, when Scalebound got canceled, I was super let down about that. But this one, maybe it could use a little more time in the oven. You know, it is I guess a shared world shooter, kind of like Destiny and shit. So it does. That network needs to be on and popping for that shit to work out. Akeyles, I don't remember you think. I don't think you were kind of hype about this, but when you hear that delayed, is that a good or bad thing for them?
I mean, it's good. I guess I just wanted to see a lot more like content from them. I think I only seen that one E3 video, so I really need to know exactly what we're gonna be doing. Like, are
Right.
we collecting materials to live? Like, what's the objective of the game? Like, is there a story to this game? Or I don't have any of that info. Like, so I'm not really hyped about it until I get that info.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's like so many questions you have. It's like and I guess maybe that's why they delayed it because they were like, oh shit, they saw something fucked up, and they were like, no, we can't. It'll take us 6, 7 months to get
They
everything
did it.
right.
The same it for PS5 and the Xbox, the XXXX. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
The,
saying.
the triple X version.
The Triple
Yeah.
X were sponsored by Pornhub. Yeah.
Word.
No.
That's what I'm saying, Frozen. That's what everybody's saying, right? The Destiny killer. But we're gonna wait till
But
2019 for y'all to kill it. You know what I'm saying?
well, 2019, I think Xbox One X will prosper with that if they can get it to run well. If they can get it to run well, then that might be a different thing. Oh shit, who is this? Is this Eddie?
You know it because he's over PMing me. He wants
I
in.
know. I'm like, but I can't even fit his box in this shit now.
I took your spot, fam.
I'm back, fellas.
Who is this?
Is Eddie?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? We talking Anthem being delayed. What you think about that, bro? Since you just now coming in.
Anthem being delayed.
Yeah.
Delays are always good because
No, it's
you
not.
want the game to be.
No, it's not, Eddie.
How come?
No, it's not, bro.
Because we said so.
Because history have shown delays is not always good. Yeah, it sounds good to say it the first time, but then it still comes out the game is trash still, bro. So no, man. You know what I'm saying?
Crackdown 3.
Yeah, I'm saying.
In this case, it should be good because if it's not good, it's because damn.
We're hoping it will be good. You know what I'm saying? That's our
Yeah,
hope.
we're hoping it's gonna be good. Cause I think they was getting ready to hit us with like microtransactions out the ass and
That's what Daddy was saying. You don't know why they delayed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're probably trying to be like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Pay $20 and unlock the ending of this game or something. Or like, I like
$10 a jet.
get the real and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you trying to get a permanent jetpack? Pay $30, bro.
Right.
saying?
You can get
Start
one
menu
after 7 days and
$9.99.
pay $30 for
Yeah.
the fucking
Otherwise, wait for the 30-minute cooldown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, we get ready. But within the next few years, we get ready to see some shit in the next few years because net neutrality done away. They can do whatever they want to do as far as the internet goes.
Don't say that, man.
It hasn't been found.
Man, look, don't sit back and keep your hopes up like we ain't shit gonna happen, man. Come on, man. They did this for a reason, and these publishers get ready to take advantage of this shit.
True.
Hold on there, Mr. Apple PC console guy. Chill.
Hold
It's-
on.
He said, oh shit, did Mike lose another life? Is that where we at?
I didn't lose a life.
Oh, I had my hand on the button. I'm like, fuck.
I know you do.
Alright.
You always got that. You like taking people's lives.
I do. Alright. So, what were you saying, Eddie?
Yeah, like I was saying before, Mike didn't want his feelings to be hurt because
I'm not hurt.
the FCC and what they did, everything at the beginning of this year, or was it at the end of the last year? You know what they did. Everybody know what they did.
Yeah.
It was fucked up. This shit, you know what I'm saying? It should have been writing on the wall from the beginning when we started seeing how the microtransactions were being implemented into these games throughout the entire 2017 year, you know. And so by the I ain't gonna say by the end of this year. I'm gonna say give it about 2, 3 more years. We're gonna see a drastic change, and it's gonna be crazy, man. We are on the verge of getting screwed over.
Here we go.
I know. Here we go. You know, why are you trying to
Hey,
pull me into this conversation, man? We talking about Anthem, and you got me fucked up with this net neutrality
I
shit.
see.
And I
I
want to
figured.
talk about it, but I can't. Yeah.
So I
But the
forgot.
thing is, it goes in with it because of the
wait, how though?
because of the
That's
delay,
right.
because of the delay.
Yeah, I feel you,
Nah.
but I mean, a game be delayed. How does that affect the net neutrality though?
Because
Uh,
we don't know we don't know why it's being delayed. We don't know if it's
But net
because
neutral,
like
it
all
ain't
right,
But
look
net
at
but
Star
but
delayed
you
Wars
because
The
of
but
net
you
Bad
would but you would
neutrality,
Batch.
though.
assume it.
Wait a
Hold on,
minute,
Dre.
You
This
would
is
wait a
what
assume
we
minute.
do
it's
when he
game
starts
Hold
related,
your
going
right?
off.
Though.
questions. Hold your questions in your comments. Let me finish because that's where you're
oh
messing up at.
shit!
But
Because of the outroar of Star Wars Battlefront 2. You know, when that came out, and then the dude did his math and everything, and he was playing the beta and all of that. You know what I'm saying? The microtransactions is going to be fucking crazy. Then, on the other hand, you got to look at the fact that the size of these games and then the install and all of that, and the update size, data cap limits, all of that shit.
Well,
Hey,
again,
everybody
yeah.
ain't looking at the big picture. You just looking at one little thing. We get ready to get, it's
Well,
getting ready to
here,
be a whole
but
different
I
change.
mean, we
well,
can't see the
Eddie,
big picture from 2019 till 2019, but I'm just trying to understand like net neutrality has to do with your internet and just the internet in general. This Anthem being delayed is a
had
video game,
nothing to
bro.
do with it.
It's a video game, bro. I'm assuming it's video game related. So you know what I'm saying, and if it has something to do with like microtransactions and all that, then you couldn't really necessarily blame that on net neutrality because they've been doing it. EA already been doing that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's
And
So
been their whole MO.
now,
yeah,
You
so
know.
that's their thing now. So it's like I said, when the whole net neutrality thing goes in effect, and if Anthem comes out and this have anything to do with it, then okay, cool. But I don't see the I don't see the like the relations right
I
here.
think the nefarious has happened. They're trying to monetize it as big as they can, you know. And they know. I mean, I think they know that the game is actually like dope, but I think they know they can monetize the fuck out of it too. And they pushed it back. I think they're like, all right, we're gonna make it so
now,
you know this whole economy that we're gonna build into it where you have to buy bolts or whatever fucking currency they come up with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna build that up just like the same thing with Destiny. Like Terry was saying, it's the you got to buy these types of currency to buy shit in game to keep it. It's the same thing.
That shit is crazy.
hey Danny, I sent you an article up days ago about this governor. I think he was the governor of Montana,
Hmm.
who basically put an end to neutrality in his own state
But
by
here's the
finding
thing about here.
a legal loophole.
Yeah, I know there's people trying to fight it. So
There's-
we'll see how it goes.
Well,
That's
he found a loophole right that prevents them from implementing neutrality if you have a government contract. So that
That's
basically
true.
makes the entire state safe. Now, if all the governors and the rest of the states fall through, net neutrality is just going to be brushed to the side.
That's true, but here's the thing about the corporations, though, and I don't want to get too much into this, but because I
Hey,
know
man, thanks
how
a
they
lot, Eddie.
are, and thanks, Eddie. But the corporations
I think you
still
should lose
have
a life for that.
you will lose one. Let's go ahead and get that out the way here. So Eddie and y'all both lost one together. The corporations still have control of the content. They still have control over how they get it to you. Now, as far as government contract goes, that goes as far as pricing. But that still doesn't change the fact as far as privacy and being able to dictate what we see or what we do with the network that we're using. That's still in their control right now because of net neutrality dying. Now, as far as the money, like I was saying, the money, they can't raise those prices, but they can still sell your fucking cookies. They can still push ads through to your system with your system off and all that shit that comes with net neutrality dying. So, yeah, there's a small win, but still a giant fucking loss. Okay. Now well, I mean, I guess we could kind of segue into this. Twitch, since we're streaming on Twitch right now, Twitch is taking on YouTube. Now, Eugene, you posted a couple articles with this too.
Is there any
Twitch
more
is
gaming
kind of like,
topics?
You said what?
Are there any more gaming topics?
Yes, you got Soul
Okay.
Calibur 6, Secret of
Can
Mana,
you mind
BioWare,
you mind if
Paragon,
we
and
skip you mind
Atlas.
if we skip this Twitch thing
You said
and just
what?
go to gaming? You mind if we skip over this whole Twitch topic?
You
Just
can
go
be
ahead and
silent,
play.
and then whoever wants to comment can comment on it.
You're right. You
Um,
sir podcast. I apologize. As
no,
you
no,
were.
no. That's all
And he
right.
losing life because of that.
Yeah.
But
He's on his last life.
it is related to our content though. We are content creators.
I feel you.
Twitch is taking on YouTube, and they're basically becoming YouTube. So like all of your gaming content, you can now do kind of like an up. You can upload episodes instead of having to do it live, and and you have to create a premiere for each one of your episodes, and they're really trying to get at YouTube. And YouTube has these new policies, so all of us who create content on YouTube, we're kind of bound to these new policies now. We got to have all these fucking viewers. We got to have all these subs and all these things just to get what we, used to have before the new policies were implemented. And Twitch is kind of saying, we want to circumvent that, and we want to give you a place to kind of present your stuff. If you want to do live stream gaming and shit like that, we're still the place to be to do that. But if you want to treat us like YouTube and you want to upload episodes or have edited content and things like that, we'll, make sure that your channel can be surrounded by that. And, Twitch is gigantic.
The hell?
You know, Eugene, you was telling me about this. You was like, this is kind of like put the nail in YouTube's coffin with that shit.
I believe it very well can. And I get kicked out with a lot of good shit.
Remember YouTube keep taking your shit down too. Like, all those fucking, strikes against your account. And I know
No,
go ahead.
that was from Arc System Work about 2 years ago, and they released the strikes after I emailed them.
Oh,
They gave me a piece. They gave me a piece of their mind at first, but they released strike. If you ever do this again, we will personally make sure y'all get closed for good. Damn. Okay, no more guilt to get on my channel, huh?
but you can do it on Twitch though. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like if you wanted to upload your matches, Twitch will let you do that shit. They will let you upload it. You can create premieres. You
Now,
can build your channel around it.
now, as far as Twitch goes, right, we know it's mostly gaming and blog and podcast based. But what about regular content creator that just want to do? Look at my new cat video. You think that's going to move over to Twitch, or that's
Yeah.
still going to be part of YouTube thing?
I think so. Because they're super open about it. They're really open about like what type of content you can showcase. You can do anything. Hell, they got those, which God forbid our channel will get shut down if I say this. Those fucking like chicks with their titties out. They making it. You can upload videos like that on Twitch. They're kind of outside of what YouTube's kind of small world is. Because YouTube don't really let you do too much. They'll let you do some things.
And YouTube had made very hard for newcomers to come in and actually make something out of themselves. Because now they want 4,000 hours of viewing plus 1,000 subs.
Right.
That doesn't happen this day and age with YouTube. YouTube have their OGs that have been there for years. So newcomers coming in like us, we're not going to get that type of views and subs.
Right.
We're gonna get that scene work, as Eugene says.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I mean, but I'm just saying, like, it's just weird that YouTube would kind of get so hard ass about, and hell, the name of the fucking channel is called YouTube. It's like it's supposed to be for me and shit, But
Yeah, right. Supposed to be for you,
yeah,
not
for
us,
you,
not them,
But this should call it Us Tube.
not Disney Tube.
But it was just amazing that kind of Twitch announced that, because all of us as content creators, there's another way to kind of upload our shit, and I'm gonna test that out too. We are doing a My Wife Plays, and it's gonna premiere on Twitch. What?
Question: if YouTube was to do a monetization program, how do you think they should go about doing it? Should it be based on your views and subs, or should it be based on your overall dedication? How many hours you put into it?
I think it should be based off of dedication. I think it should be, if you put hours into it and you got the content, it's you have plenty of content over, maybe 1,000 hours of uploaded videos or something like that, then they should be able to just put a commercial overlay on your shit. Because, if somebody does sub to your channel or they do watch it on Twitch, they should see a commercial to help finance that shit, and you get, a tiny, say a small percentage. So you do want people to kind of watch your channel, and that kind of drives you to share it out and try to promote. But it gives you incentive too. It gives you incentive to promote, because it's like, okay, any person that just happens to take a glance, I get a 0.% or whatever, and that goes into my, account for Twitch. That would be kind of nice, actually.
I think what made YouTube start fucking people over, right, was the fact that people can just upload someone else's content and become a huge YouTuber off of it, versus someone uploading original content and pretty much get that scene work. Like, give a fuck what you doing? We want to see this copyright stuff, because they're millionaires now. There's a couple YouTubers who made it big playing video games on their channel, versus people like me, you, who just upload daily vlogs. They talk about random stuff, not getting no love.
Well,
so maybe YouTube want to put it into that
too, though. Some people look for specific content, and you have those giant fan bases. People look for podcasts, they look for game streams and shit like that. They look for maybe comedy tubes or whatever. Whatever they're looking for. You have those main bases.
And you know what, man? There was a couple of YouTubers out there, right, who could have been very big by now, but YouTube kept playing them out.
Well,
by deleting their stuff versus other people.
Well, yeah, you got like people like Angry Joe, who constantly has to fucking cuss YouTube out because of, and other people as well. But he does stay pretty triggered with YouTube because they lost his content one time. They took like almost all of his fucking subs and shit. It was just, YouTube has been going through a lot of changes and not good changes.
But here's the one thing I hate about YouTube, right? I don't know if YouTube in general, but you get Let's Players, right, who are fucking garbage at games, but yet they get millions upon millions of subs and views.
Angry Joe.
Versus people who are actually good that gets no love.
Well,
Right.
Angry Joe.
That's what I understand. Angry Joe's trash at games.
Like another person,
like
Dashy, he's garbage at everything he plays, but yeah, he got like over 5 million subs.
But Dashy's funny though.
Yeah, Dashy is funny.
Angry Joe's not talented or funny. He's trash at games and he's not funny. But I understand where you get a praise from. You know what I'm saying? People praise him because he does these angry rants and shit when shit happens. Like, that shit fake as hell. Ever since that whole Microsoft shit with the DRM, and he, you know what I'm saying, when he was interviewing Major Nelson,
it just seems so fake.
He got a lot of praise for it, right? So he's like, oh, you know what? People like when I do this shit. I'm gonna do this shit for no reason now. And I get mad. He get mad at every little thing, bro. And it's just mad fake and forced, bro. And he's trash at games, bro. I understand how you. When I saw that video, I don't know if y'all saw the video when he was streaming that DBZ beta, and he was talking about blocking, like he didn't know how to block. Yeah. I'm like, really, bro? Like, really?
Yeah.
Like he was talking to his boy, like, and talking about blocking as if it's some scientific experiment and they try to figure it out. Like no, bro. You just gotta hold back, dogs. That's all you do. Like, blocking is not rocket science, dog. You just hold back. Oh, he's like, yeah, block. Oh, he's like, yo, you gotta time it perfectly. I'm like, no, dog, just hold back. you gotta time it blocking perfectly. I'm like, this is the dude y'all go to for y'all gaming, you know what I'm saying, information and shit. This is the dude y'all go to. You know, like, come on, man.
His production is good though.
His production is cool. Yeah, he put in a lot of work in the video. I can give him. He put in his boy in dresses and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Respect about him.
His boy, you know, he's reaping the benefits. You know what I'm saying? But
for sure.
I just don't see what the hype is about this guy, bro. You know. He's trash.
It is about quality content, though. Terry had made a comment too. It is about the quality now, even if it's something that's not for you, you know. But when you do look at the videos, you can honestly say, "Damn, okay, these are well put together. Somebody actually cared." You know what I'm saying? So I may give it an extra glance than, you know, somebody who just kind of put some shit up.
Now, there's other YouTubers I follow, right, who don't get a lot of who don't have a lot of subs. Well, they're considered a small channel. This dude got like over 60,000 subs. He go by name Vesper Arcade. He does mostly fighting game coverage.
Vesper, my dude, yeah, he definitely.
And he will talk to you in the comments. He will talk to you on your Twitch stream. He won't just blatantly ignore you and only acknowledge you when you you send him a donation. Shout out to Maximilian for doing that shit.
And this is the dude. Yeah, Vesper definitely put time into his shit, because he do breakdowns of every character in a fighting game. show you the combo from easy to advanced. Like he break down everything, man. As we might say, like he actually talks to his fan base and all that.
Yeah, you don't gotta donate to him for him to acknowledge your existence.
Yeah. That shit's crazy.
That's how some of them big streamers are, though. They do.
I mean, that's how
I
the
hate
big.
that shit, yo.
I mean, when you got 1,000 people in there, how are you gonna talk to every single body?
True.
You can at least acknowledge a few, not just acknowledge the ones who send you a donation.
It's so many people, though.
It's like, look at Summit. You know,
you ain't gotta
Twitch.
talk. Yeah, it's kind of impossible to talk to everybody, but some people are just legit assholes. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah, that is
Some
true.
more.
All right. Next up, we got Soul Calibur 6. They released a new trailer. It looks outstanding. I'm a huge Soul Calibur
Let's wait till the
fan.
finished product.
Watch it be 2 characters and shit, and you got to pay $30 to get the rest and shit. Is that where it is?
Probably.
Don't fucking
Today,
trick me.
video game logic. Press start $9.99. you have the whole character roster right, all just grayed out. They tell you press a button $5.99.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought you were a Soul Calibur person, Eugene.
Now I dropped Soul Calibur at the part 3. Once 4 and 5 hit the scene, I was like, nah, I'm done.
Really?
No, because every Soul Calibur game, right, they strip half the character's move list.
Well, yeah, that's true. Because by the time 3, I think 4 was so different. You know,
like a lot of shit. Because I used to use Mr. Vugi, right? There was a lot of combos I was doing him. So I put in part 4. Oh shit! Wait for the game to install. Went to training mode. Hit Mr. Vugi. Like 10 of his moves was gone. Like what the fuck?
Maybe that's kind of like what Dreology was saying. You know, they kind of, casual it up a little bit. You know, take some of the shit away, make it a little easier to.
No,
to
that's
change
not how
things.
fighting
But
games
that's
are
not
meant
how
to
Soul
be
Calibur
played.
is supposed to be, though.
That is not what a fighting game is. Making it hand holding.
Well, that's today's gamers. We
That's
old
how
school.
You can't make it mic friendly. You gotta make it competitive.
That is fucked up.
Mike
You just
friendly.
been Yamcha.
What you say?
Say
Eddie,
something
you a
about
Soul
that,
Calibur
yeah.
guy?
Yeah, I'm big
Oh,
Soul
Eddie.
Calibur guy. I played.
But
what
do
was
you know
that?
how to play it?
Ooh.
I played Soul Blade when I was little. I picked it up then. I haven't played since Soul Calibur, since Yoda was in Soul Calibur. But
That was
I mean,
3, right?
That was 4.
that was
Was that
4. Yeah,
Okay.
but I didn't even get to play 4 that much. I played 3 a lot. The one with Link and Hihachi. I didn't get to play
That
Spawn.
was 2, I think.
That
Yeah,
was-
so I was Soul Calibur 2 with Link on GameCube.
Alright.
Yeah,
So
I
I
have
played-
on Xbox, PS2, and GameCube.
That was
I
my
played a
favorite
lot
one,
of
man.
2.
Link was wrecking.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't have that version. I just went over to a friend and got to play him.
What the hell's that?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, but
His dad watching the trailer, ain't he?
but yeah, it's definitely a dope game. I played Maxi. I'm really looking forward to getting to this one if they have Maxi. And whatchamacallit, I'll learn how to play it.
Yo, Maxie was a mother lover, yo, wasn't he?
Hell yeah.
Ivy was
What's-
my main in Soul Calibur.
No, Ivan?
Ivy.
Oh,
He,
Ivan?
he had to play the most perverted character in there.
You
I
already
think- I
know,
think-
titties
hey,
and
Danny,
wrecking you.
Dang,
Period.
was you able to pull off her soul summoning attack?
You said what?
Her soul summoning attack. Would you ever do it?
Her soul summoning? That one where she, I don't know, her blade splits apart and, goes everywhere and shit?
Yep. It's a combo into a command grab maneuver.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're not an Ivy. You're not an Ivy player unless you can do that move consistently.
Consistently?
Can you do that consistently?
It was
Damn right I
hard, but I
can.
mean, I could pull it off, though. I could pull it off.
I'm the dude that was able to pull off Fatal Fury moves.
Fatal Fury. Boy, your age
you
showing.
know- You know how hard that game was to do combos in that game.
Yeah. It was like 2 quarter circles for a Hadouken and shit.
Yeah, right?
Let's get this one. Oh, Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana's coming out on the Switch. Anybody remember that game?
Oh, you
Secret
didn't ask
of
my
Mana?
opinion though.
Oh, my fault. I'm
shit.
sorry, man. I'm trying to
And
get
I'm
it. I'm looking
yes.
at the time. I'm like, oh shit.
And I'm the guest.
Man, fuck this time, man. We're gonna talk until this is over.
Daddy's losing lives again.
Well, our time. Eddie
That's
came
cool.
in and talked about fucking net
Let the man
neutrality.
speak.
You know what I'm saying?
Let the man speak.
Let
the man
Right,
speak.
we want to hear his
Go ahead.
opinions on fighting games.
Exactly. Remember, he's a fighting bro.
Nah, Soul Calibur is trash, bro. Move on.
No, that's what I was trash.
That's my opinion. But
Right.
next topic.
He wanted me to start the president. Secret of Mana remake is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Has anybody remember that like Secret of Mana game that used to come out? I think it's for Super Nintendo. I don't know how old everybody is in here. I know Akeyles may remember. I know Mike remembers.
I remember. I played it. I'm old.
Eugene,
I know.
I don't know if he remembers.
Eugene remembers it. He's about as old as I am. Eugene is.
No.
Yeah.
But I do remember though.
Dude,
Yeah,
you're like,
Eddie, I think Eddie, you remember Secret of Mana? I don't think he.
yo,
I remember the title, but I never played a Secret
Back
of
in
Mana.
my day.
exactly. Back in me and Eugene's day.
In my day too, shit. Secret of Mana, it's an old school RPG, and they're remaking it for PlayStation 4 and Xbox. I think it's also coming out for your phone too. But they announced,
Damn.
Square Enix announced it.
Phone
for
before the
Switch.
Switch, though?
Yeah, it did. Yup. But then they finally announced it for the Switch.
The phone gonna be the better version.
Facts.
Whatever. So it's coming out for the Switch. That should be pretty dope. Our next set here.
Did they confirm that it's coming out for the Switch, or are they just saying that they're going to see how...
They said they were going to
when
see
it
how it runs, and if it runs well, it's a possibility, 100% possibility.
All right, bro. They don't give out false information here and say it's already announced for the Switch, man.
Well, I mean, it came from Square Enix themselves.
Yeah, but it's not confirmed. They just say that we see
Shots.
how it goes, bro.
Shots fired, my man over here.
Hey, it's
Eugene,
a possibility.
how many
good,
times-
man.
If it runs on iPhone, it's coming out.
I think Dan's on his first continue.
I think they lost all his lives.
If it runs on the phone, it's running on Switch. Period.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
It's a
I don't know, bro.
lot. It's a
So
lot,
Danny,
man.
you're not gonna.
Hey,
It is
so
a
Danny, you're not gonna put
lot,
that quarter
man.
in and get your continue on.
Look, I'll lose a life when it ain't announced.
If it
But
says
right now,
continue.
Square Enix said that it's happening. It's happening. Period.
Kills, you're able to,
Hey,
hack
can
any system and, make them mute, right?
Can I? How many people? How many people in here has a Switch right now?
I do. I'll admit. That's
I
what's
think,
up.
I think Leon got one, right?
Yeah,
Leon's got one.
And when I get my taxes, I will have one.
Hey, so y'all getting that Labo, bro?
I ain't get the Labo.
That's
That's
a
just
day one.
gay.
That's a day one buy for Mike.
Hey, Loki, I was walking to work the other day and I saw like a stack of Labos like on a crate, and I was like, yo, I was about to take a picture, but I was in a hurry, man. Like it was a stack of like cardboard boxes, just stacked up. If I'd have like, yo, hit me up for the plug, man. I give it all of y'all.
You should have
Cardboard
fucking took a
box.
picture. of that
I'll just
shit,
go
bro.
make my own Labo. I'll take one of these cardboard boxes in my house and
I
make
feel
my own Labo.
like you're about to buy it, Mike.
I am
You're
not buying
buying
that.
that shit. You
I
Hey,
am
Leon,
not buying it.
Is Leon stay here and he's not here no more, right?
I know.
I'm about to
I know
ask him again.
I know. Eddie said he was buying the Switch and buying.
I know
one.
Frozen was in the chat earlier talking about he's gonna buy it. I'm gonna need y'all Nintendo
I
fans.
tell you what, yo. Just in case Mike do buy it, there's gonna be a punishment and still for you. Since you said you wasn't.
Nope, I ain't buying it.
I know, but if you do,
You're not
and we
buying it.
find out.
All right,
If I buy it, you guys can hang me
you're
out
not
to
buying
dry.
it. No, you're not buying it day one.
I'm not buying it at all.
When's it supposed to come out?
I don't know when. Oh, April 20th.
4/20th.
April 20th.
Alright, if it's still cold outside and you buy that shit, we find out you gotta do the ice bucket challenge outside.
Alright, I'll do it.
Hey.
And just your draws.
If
Hey.
I controls, alright.
In
Listen,
the middle of the day.
You know
I don't
what?
wanna
Listen,
see
wait,
that
hold up. Because Mike, since y'all say if he buys it, now if you own this game, what do you get as a gift or you buy it, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to have it and be like, oh, I didn't buy it. I got it as a gift. Nah, fam.
Bullshit.
I'm not owning
get
it.
you still lose it. You still need to
That's
do
fine.
that challenge, right?
That's right. I'll do the challenge.
So if somebody gives it to you, you gonna be like, nah, I don't want it.
I'll be like, I don't want it. I don't want it.
And to prove that somebody gave it to you gotta show the receipt of the other person that bought it.
As soon
Yeah,
as
my
I'm
hell.
turn on this camera, we'll see that shit stacked up in the
I don't
background.
believe it, bro. Yo, if I see any type of cardboard cutout standing behind Mike in any form, bro,
You ain't seen that. I'll take the L.
Dog, he will lose. He will go to continue instantly and shit.
I'm not
telling
buying
you,
it.
It's like as soon as you Mike cut his camera on, it just be.
I saw the trailer for that thing. I thought it looked like the dumbest thing ever.
Hey,
I mean, shouts out to Nintendo. I mean, I know they like to keep it innovative, but that to me looked. It didn't look very innovative to me.
My bad for going off. But at some point, Nintendo fans gotta be like, all right, Nintendo, that's enough, bro. Like,
man,
y'all can't just keep buying everything that they throw out, man. Like, and this crazy thing about it, this is gonna sell like hotcakes, bro. That's the sad. This gonna sell like crazy.
I mean, dude,
trash.
I think you saw the meme that Akeyles made. You know, they got those Labo shoes now.
Told you I
Labo shoes.
There was a picture. There was a picture with Kratos. There was a picture with Kratos in Labo armor and shit. I was like, bruh. I'm like, come on, fam.
Oh, it's true though, Frozen. It's gonna sell.
It's gonna sell. That's the sad part about it, man. Because people like you. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like Mike, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna buy it.
Hold on, we ain't used this.
One.
You know, Danny, don't lie, Danny. I know you're hiding behind that camera, Danny. I guarantee, you know, Eugene, mark your calendar. I guarantee he's taking his tax money, Danny he's buying the Switch and the Labo.
I'm not buying Labo. Now I'm buying a Switch. Yes, you have that is confirmed. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Yes, I am buying a Switch. You know what I'm saying? But
Danny, what if they throwing a free Labo with a Switch though?
You know,
free Labo with a Switch. Well, I mean, that means I got it by default. I mean, I can't.
No. See, that's the same thing I just said. That's the thing I just said. Mike can't use that excuse, man. So you can't use that
Mike is bullshit. That's why he lost the life. Because honestly, if they said you get this shit for free, Mike is.
I know Mike is bullshit, and he gonna take that.
Just admit the shit. You can be a grown ass man. That's what I said. If I bought a Switch and they said, look, it come with Labo for free.
Just
give it to me then. Shit.
Jay's like, I'll take it. Exactly. Daniel, I'll take it.
We gonna take it over and play that. He gonna bust that open like, yeah, let's go.
I'll stream that shit.
That Labo.
I'll be like, platform stream, let's go.
Danny's gonna be the first. Danny's gonna be the first one with that backpack on his back, that cardboard.
Man, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that shit.
Alright, listen. I remember. I went on the Nintendo of America Twitter when they announced that, bro, and the amount when I saw the comments, man, I'm like,
it was like
I was traumatized. I'm like, the type of like dudes are going about intricate details and the strings and how the strings are just perfectly lined, and I'm like, bro, I need y'all to Nintendo fans kill me, man. Like, y'all really. Y'all really kill me with the type of shit y'all say, man.
Yo,
free is one thing. Free is one thing. If they offer it, they just say, well, anytime you buy a Switch, you get Labo for free. All right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But like for me to just go out to fucking GameStop and be like, yo, y'all got them Labos in? That shit is not happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that shit.
Yo, shout out to Frozen real quick. Frozen asked a question to everybody.
If grown-ass men go into GameStop and ask for freaking them Amiibo, they gonna do it for Labo, bro.
Boy,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all got Princess Peach Amiibo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They gonna do it for Labo, you know?
Frozen wants to know what will sell more, God of War or Labo?
Labo.
Hey, I hate to say it, Labo, and it's sad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Labo winning.
That's a crazy. Yo, watch this comparison, bro. It's gonna be a sad day. Like I don't play this guy. I don't even want to go on Twitter on that day, bro. Because I can imagine.
Work and shit, I can't come in.
They want to shit talking. No, they want to shit talking when that sales come on and be like, yo, Labo sells like 5 million and God of War only sell like 1 mil. Bruh. I'm like, God damn.
This chat is lit. Frozen said, yo, this is what's up. He goes, everybody's gonna be copping those PlayStation sneakers and wearing those Labo's hats. Those Labo hats.
If I see you, hold on, first of all, if I see you with a motherfucking Labo hat with
PlayStation sneakers
on the Paul George's. First of all, I hope I got this in my pocket. I'm gonna carry
it. What do y'all think about that PlayStation sneakers though? Y'all copping?
Dude, those are day one for me. I'm buying those suckers.
Damn.
George.
I don't know, man. Do they come in white? I mean, I don't
No.
know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they come in white, man. What's wrong? What's wrong with black, Danny?
I like white sneakers. That's what I wear. I usually wear
No,
white.
white-
All right.
So you so
Yeah,
so
I
you
wear
so
white
you sell out,
ones. Ain't
huh?
nothing wrong with it. I
You
lose the
like
light
white?
because I wear white ones.
Hey, word. That's how we do it, bro.
We pro
that's how
black,
we do
man.
it.
You gotta wear black
Hey,
sneakers.
Hey, it ain't nothing against PlayStation. Calm
Yeah, I'm
down. You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't about
Breathe.
PlayStation. I'm saying black. And I said, what's wrong with it being black?
What's wrong with black? I support the black. I'm black.
Yeah, but
You
why
know
you
what
want
I'm
it
saying?
in
But
white,
I
though?
don't like that motherfucking color on those tennis shoes.
But why you want it in white though?
Why I wear white sneakers? I wear white titties. Why not?
We're like, what?
Hey, yeah, Xbox has some.
I'm just saying, man. I wear white tennis shoes. I
I'm
wear the
just-
white ones. I wear white Jordans. I wear white shoes.
I feel
Why?
you, bro. I feel you, bro.
Yeah, it's just
Why?
it ain't
Yeah,
nothing
white
racial.
on white.
Yeah,
He's
white on
like,
white. Yeah, it ain't racial. It's just that's my
Xbox
preferred color.
Yeah,
for
Xbox
tennis
has some sneakers, some sneakers also.
I have some white ones.
Hey.
It'll be a green logo with all white sneaks. Why not?
All right, yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
Frozen says, yo, Xbox has some good sneakers too. I haven't seen a good sneaker from
He-
Xbox.
he didn't say they were
I don't
good
want them
sneakers.
failure
He didn't say they were
twos. I'm good on
He didn't say they
that.
were. He didn't say they were good sneakers. He just said he had sneakers. I saw that one Xbox.
Right, see, I might try to add extra shit.
Yeah, I'm saying, always trying to change shit, man.
Paul George got some money coming though, because I guess he's partnering with NBA and PlayStation and Nike for
Yeah,
his shoes. So.
they're his shoes.
That's what I'm saying, Frozen. You didn't say good.
It's like I didn't say good.
But he's definitely got some money coming up. I mean, you got
Yeah.
that cash from Sony paying, Nike paying, NBA promoting.
The price
that
ain't
shit
bad
hard.
either, man. So that's what's up.
How much are they? What's the retail?
I think it's like one something. I forgot.
I think it was 150 if I
Yeah,
remember.
it was up at 150 or 189 or something like that.
No, it wasn't 189.
Nah, it
Yeah,
wasn't
I
what
think
it
it was-
was.
Damn.
I think it's like
$200 for some PlayStation ones? I'm good. I don't know about that.
Come on, Dan. You know you want those.
spacious, bro.
If they don't come in white, I
Those are
don't want 'em.
collected items.
Here we go. They'll come in white. I don't want them.
If I can't get no white ones, I can't fuck with them. Period.
But the black
Hey,
looks
hey.
but black's so much better though.
Word.
Yeah,
Danny,
it
are you
is.
the,
Black is
Danny,
beautiful, Danny.
They don't get fucked up as much.
Black don't
Hey,
crack, by the way.
and Danny,
I bet-
are you the type that be like you wear your white sneakers and as soon as somebody smudges you throw the whole sneaker away? That's you, right?
Nah, I just
Okay. You
wash the
actually clean,
motherfuckers off. Shit.
okay, you actually clean your shit. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I just clean. No, I ain't a trigger dude like that. It's just I just like the style of the all white sneak.
It's just white, bro. It's not
I know,
gonna stop.
it's just the
gonna
all
stop
white
you.
sneak. It's just a clean look. It's a clean look.
Okay.
Frozen said, he goes, yo, check out the PlayStation Amiibo ones. He goes, he's copying them.
Oh yeah, PlayStation
What?
have some of the some
Yo,
some
copy.
Oh yeah, those
They
little
just little statues.
yeah, they just little statues. Not really. They don't really
They're
have
not
nothing.
amiibo.
Yeah,
You
they
can't
don't
like
do
yeah.
nothing.
you know.
They number like was it $7
Kratos
a
and
piece? I
Bloodborne.
think,
You
or
put
was
the
it
damn
$10?
amiibo
Collector's
down.
item.
It ain't like that.
I'm buying them. I'm buying the Bloodborne
Oh, we
and
know it.
Kratos.
And Labo.
Boy.
We know it.
Yeah.
You buying all of that shit.
I'm just buying the Bloodborne and the Kratos one. It looked pretty good.
And Labo. Just
I ain't getting Labo.
Just admit it, Mike.
No, I'm not getting the Labo. I mean, you can because you're going to take it for free.
Hey,
Mike, that shit
Free
already
is
that shit
free.
already paid for.
That's
right.
I'm
Exactly.
about to hack him at Mike's Amazon account.
Go right ahead.
I don't know if I got it pre-ordered. Next up, Game Pass for Xbox. I know you guys are kind
Oh,
of reading
dude,
about
I
this.
definitely want to go on this.
So, I guess you can get all the first-party titles, new games and shit with Game Pass, right?
Fail pass. That's what it is.
But you do. You have to be, you have to kind of like download the game, right? Like you download is not yours. You just, as long as you have Game Pass,
Yes.
you can play.
You
the
can
fucking
play
game, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You download it and you can play it as long as you want. Then you move on to the next one.
And it's on
Is
PC.
it as long as you want? Do they switch them out though, or is
They,
it permanent?
they switch it out.
They switch out third-party games.
Oh.
Well,
First-party
basically,
games is
if the
forever.
developer says, "Hey, I don't want it on Game Pass anymore," then they take
Right.
them off.
Right.
But yeah, the first party stays there. I mean, ultimately, it's a good deal, especially like if you were gonna play what's that game called? Sea of Thieves. Uh, and you didn't really.
This is like the only way for Microsoft to get you to play Sea of Thieves, bro.
Yeah, you give it away for $10, and then you can play Crackdown, which again you can play that for $10.
$10.
Can I say something? I don't know if this is like stupidity or genius on Microsoft's part, bro.
That's what I said. This is stupid that Microsoft's doing this.
No, it's not stupid, but
Mike, Mike.
You go ahead.
I like how you only got one part of what I said. I like how you only got the stupid part, bro. But I said I don't know if it's genius or because is it known to me because a lot of Microsoft games, at least their first party games, haven't been doing that well. Like even exclusives in general, you know what I'm saying, that well. So they're like, you know what, her exclusive is not really selling that great, so we're gonna throw it in this Game Pass. Have people pay how much? $10 a month, you know what I'm saying?
$10 a month.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And everybody get to play. You know,
on their end is looking brilliant because they're gonna get $10 a month from everybody that has an Xbox basically.
Right, almost. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like it's a win-win for, you know what I'm saying?
Because their games the only games that sell with them is Gears and Halo.
Yeah, and even those this time around is a decline from previous, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's cool, I guess. You know, me, I don't have an Xbox, so I guess if it's on PC, so for me, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? It works for me.
Now I'm getting ready to lose a life.
Net neutrality. Here, let me get it ready. Go ahead.
Net neutrality.
Here we go. We're getting net neutrality.
Because once this shit go into effect, Xbox Game Pass is gonna be shit.
Damn, bro.
Now, I'll give you that, Eddie. You actually tied something correctly.
Well, give him my life back.
Because when you talk about the fast lanes and shit
give him the life back, bro.
Give him the life back? Okay, here we go.
You agree. Give him the life
back?
So, you know, he thought it was a good.
All right, so...
all right. Well, my bad. I tried, bro.
No, I'm gonna give you that one, Eddie. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna give you both of them back. All right. So, you are right. It would... Net neutrality would affect that because of the bandwidth being used for those games. You know, of course, you would be throttled by your company. If Microsoft doesn't pay the major carriers for fast lanes so their Game Pass can run, you know, it'll affect them, and the price may go up too. So Eddie, you know, that is actually correct. You know, net neutrality is affecting that. Like all.
I have a question about it because not about the net neutrality thing, but this Game Pass, this Game Pass in general. Because Frozen said he wish Sony would do it too. And my thing is, and I say everybody in the gaming industry goes this route. How would that affect the quality of game in the future? Because gaming, everybody know it's getting more and more expensive to make. If everybody paying $10 to play a full price game, then are these developers and publishers making money in order to recoup, in order to improve on the game, or are they just gonna be like, you know, we're not making enough money?
That's what I think.
I wanted to touch on that. I was waiting to get called on, but
like, are they gonna, if they're not making enough money, they're like, all right, we can't put that much effort into making the game.
Right.
I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna be great for like the first 2 years, and then developers are gonna start making, because I want to know if DLC, like, so if I buy Gears of War, am I gonna get the DLC? You know what I mean? If I don't buy Gears of War and I do a Game Pass, am I have to buy the DLC? And if so, does that mean that the game developers are gonna start giving us and going back to like the chapters thing, like Hitman, where like we go into the Game Pass for $10, but then if I want to continue playing the game, I'm gonna have to get Chapter 2. I'm gonna have to get that DLC and pay that money.
Yeah,
that's what I like, which is terrible. Actually,
it's kind of looking crazy for the future, because I don't know. It seemed like the way it seems, if it does go that route, we might end up having to pay more than just buying the game flat out, you know, for one price, you know.
But here's the thing, it's coming out from PC. Like, what's the point of an Xbox then? You know, like you can actually get the.
I mean,
Xbox
people have
Game
been
Pass
saying
on
that.
PC.
People been saying that since 2014, man. So
it's like, I know, it's like they're constantly driving that PC narrative, which I appreciate because I am a PC guy. But in the same token, it's like, is that really good for your overall business model, Microsoft? If you're trying to push that console,
didn't Preston also show us that Australia or something like pulled the sales from Xbox?
One Australian retailer. They was tight too. They're like, hey, bro, y'all want to do shit do shit like this? All right, do it by yourself, bro. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, they're not even selling the Xboxes no more. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So they pull it from their stores. So I'm like,
because my thing is, what I feel I'll probably lose life on this also.
Let's get ready.
Get ready. If once this goes into effect, I think it's going to hurt the first party developers. All the time they put it into the game, and you can go buy download the game for.
Well, you gotta understand.
I don't think it's gonna hurt the first party because the first party developers are owned by a bigger publisher. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft, right. Sony, they're funding these games. So, and if they have these platforms, then they're making all that money back. You know, so it's not really gonna affect them. It might affect third party.
Okay.
You also have to affect how Game Pass works. Game Pass works where they're gonna give them a chunk of money to put it onto Game Pass, kind of how like Netflix does.
All right.
They pay you to put it on there. So if you're an independent developer, you probably get more money than you would ever gotten, and a lot more people would have played the game.
Game Pass can go up in price then, right?
Yeah,
probably.
It could go up in price. It probably more definitely will. Especially if it comes.
I guess that ain't too bad then.
For sure.
See, I didn't think like that. I didn't think like that, but I guess that's all right if they're going to get a big chunk of money. If they're like,
because I mean, because you got to think about it. Yeah, developers are losing by doing that, so they have to get recouped.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Isn't that how PlayStation doing with their PlayStation games for for Plus? They get a developer a chunk of money.
Yeah, they pay the developers a certain amount of money to put it on Plus, you know, and that's why the Rocket League developers, from what I heard, they kind of almost regretted doing it. But even though it was because of PlayStation why the game even blew up, because it was on PC before, but nobody was really talking about Rocket League when it was on PC until it became free for
PC.
What are you talking about?
PC players don't talk about their games that much.
On Twitch, like
PC players don't play games that much.
People saw that shit. What?
Wait, what? No. When Rocket League first came out, it wasn't a lot of you didn't hear too many people talking about it. You knew about it, but it really didn't blow up until it came out for Plus, and then that's just gangbusters. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot console people started discovering it.
Went to console was because of how big it got. Like it was
gigantic.
No,
I don't think
that's
so.
why
a lot of PC games.
We want this game.
A lot of PC games go to console, and that's not big. So I don't.
No, but I'm saying the reason why
it
went to consoles was because of how big Rocket League was. Like when it first debuted. I'm telling
no one knew about that shit on PC.
No, bro. Nobody was. I didn't see nobody talking about Rocket League when it was on PC. I knew it was on PC.
Nobody knew about it.
And yes, it already was a good game, but when it came on PlayStation and then it kind of blew up, and then everybody was talking about it. Then eventually go to Xbox, and now it's on Switch. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
and
that's
now,
why
the first 3 days of
now.
Rocket League's debut on Twitch was over 1 million views, dude. I mean that's.
You got the facts for that?
True.
You got facts for that?
Just look it up. Just go to Google.
Just look it up.
First debut.
Hey man, I don't know about that, but that shit blew up when it gets with the console. That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
If it blows up on console, what that say about PC?
And it probably
blew up on PC first, and then it went to console. What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. If that's true, I guess, but that's not how I saw it.
That's the whole reason why, because they said that due to popular demand, they spreaded the platform out. They said that it was so big on PC that the console players is like it can handle. It can be on a console. It's not like an MMO. I mean, it's just.
Hey, Danny, I'm gonna be real, Dave. I didn't know about Rocket League until it came out on the consoles.
But you only play Street Fighter.
I mean, listen, but to be fair, a lot of people didn't know about PUBG until it came out on Xbox. It was huge on PC, but not
people is not huge.
It depends on who your favorite YouTuber is, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of games on PC.
They blow up on PC,
but you know, he's saying about it. Well, then he said, right. Then he's saying like the only reason because it blew up on PC. I'm like, but console dude's not checking for PC, so you know what I'm saying when it came to console, they're like, oh, this game is actually dope.
Yeah, but it wasn't. The game wasn't known. Like
But he got,
nobody knew about it until they said, "Hey, there's this game coming out called Rocket
The
League
PC
on
dude. What he's
console."
trying
No,
to say
it
is the
wasn't like
PC
that. It
dude
was
know.
like,
of
did
course, the
y'all
PC
know
did
that
do it.
this game was fucking amazing and crazy?
I
And
knew
it's,
about, Rocket League before on PC. But what I'm saying, I didn't see it blow up as much until it came to console. That's what I'm saying. If correct me if I'm wrong, isn't there like wasn't there a commercial for it before before it came to consoles and all that shit?
Do
Because
you
now,
count an ad as a
yes,
commercial? Oh, yeah. You talking about only
yes,
TV
there were
commercials?
plenty of ads
like
for
it,
Rocket League. Yes.
Ads, but not commercials.
ads,
Not
right?
Yeah, I
TV
say
wise.
I didn't see no TV commercial, but there was ads.
There was ads.
But now when it went like hit console,
Now that shit is esports now, so it's like
yeah, I was
it's
say
huge.
when it went to like consoles and shit, yeah, you were seeing it on TV commercials and like Game Awards where we got triggered over on YouTube for it. It
That
was
was
crazy.
fucking bullshit. WWE blocked. Get a load of this,
Right.
Dre, man. WWE blocked an episode because we had Rocket League on there. I was like, I didn't even understand it. It was like an Eddie concept. It was like, how is WWE, you know what I'm saying, like affecting Rocket League? Like, I didn't get it.
Wait,
I was like, why am I
what?
fucking?
So what were y'all doing? Y'all was playing Rocket League?
No,
Oh, y'all was
no.
showing
we
it?
was doing the
No,
live reactions to the Game Awards, and they
Oh,
had
okay.
commercials for Rocket League, and they were pumping
And
Rocket League DLC.
and WWE.
Yeah, it was
WWE
Yeah.
blocked it.
They gave them an elbow drop.
Oh, what the hell? That's crazy.
I
yeah,
get up
that's
in the
crazy.
morning, I go to check the views and shit, and I see blocked it. I'm like, huh? I
Oh,
look
that's
who's
crazy.
blocking it, WWE. I'm like, why?
but we got it back.
I think because I think WWE had a contract with them too.
They
For
did.
a commercial,
They did.
So,
We
yeah,
found
it's
out.
advertising.
We did
That's
some
probably,
research on it.
they
and
still do. WWE
They still
has
actually do. Yeah, they're
yeah.
like the
So
official, like,
that's
it's through
whatever.
that's
it's
probably
through
why.
Xavier Woods up. Yeah,
Yeah.
through Xavier Woods up down.
That's
Yeah,
probably why. That's,
yeah.
that's,
Xavier Woods
that's
is like the
bullshit
official
though.
stream of it or some dumb shit. I was like,
Yeah,
okay, all right.
That is bullshit though. Yeah, I feel
I
you.
was so weird. God of War confirmed
There you
release
go.
date for 4/20.
Get high, baby.
Yeah,
Jump button-
yeah. Let's get that
Jump
boy that
button will
bong
be day
out
one
and slay some
DLC.
motherfucking monsters.
Like,
Uh,
Eugene, chill, bruh. Chill.
Dre, you a God of War guy?
Hey, man.
Hey, bro.
God of War. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, sir. And I cannot wait for this game. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, I feel like they kind of showed a little bit too much in that, you know.
Mm.
So, but 420, man, I kind of wish it was closer too. But hey, it is what it is. I'm ready.
We got a solid
been there,
release
one.
date. That's what I think. That's because they kind of was bashing God of War a little bit as far as pre-orders. They were
You know
like,
what's
pre-orders
crazy?
Were down, and I'm like, but
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Frozen
be
shout out
release
because he said early 2018. I'm like, what do they consider April early 2018? Because I'm
I don't
thinking
know
early
what-
2018 is the first 3 months at least. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, come on, Corey, y'all reaching with that one early. That's not early, bro. That's not early at all. No.
Remember, he was condescending
They
as
was probably
fuck
trying to
at
get-
that PlayStation
What's it-
Experience.
That pissed me off, man.
Man, remember that?
That
We did
PlayStation
live
Experience shit pissed me off. Yeah, I was doing a live with J Bar, but I'm like, that shit pissed me because this man was on the couch smiling and being all condescending and shit. Like, bro, where's the release date, fam?
Right.
You coming out here talking about a bunch of nothing? I don't care, bro. Where's the release date?
Yeah,
You know,
remember he kept
freak-
going on and on, making like fucking smart ass jokes.
Make it,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
making
hold
joke
on.
like, man, shut up, bro. You come up here for
Wasting
no
our
reason.
fucking
Tell us
time.
what. You even show a new trailer or nothing. You just tell us about what? About the difficulties in there? I don't care, dogs. Like, give me the release date, man. That shit got me tight. That whole PlayStation conference, like, I knew what it was gonna be, but it just got me tight because I'm like, yo, damn, bro, nothing. None of y'all have nothing to show. They had the Herman host up there talking about a game that's already. I'm like, my man, get off stage. The game is already out. We don't already hear about that, man. You come and talk about, oh yeah, it feels so good to release a game. I don't care, Herman. Your game is dope. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But get off stage, man. I don't want to hear about no Horizon no more, bro. You know. And then
Yeah.
everybody else came on and didn't say nothing either. I'm like, man.
I know, man.
That's
And
just great.
I was waiting for that release date, and he was just like, fuck you.
Dreams need to be the cancer, bro. That's one game. Like, I need Sony to stop spending money on Media Molecule, bro. I'm sorry to be ranting, bro, but I need them to start spending Media Molecule. Yeah, how about y'all make an actual game and start telling people to create their own game, dogs? You know what I'm saying? This whole
It could be
creating,
dope. It could be good.
you know, creating bullshit, bro. Like, how many years this shit been? How long ago this has been out? Since 2014, and you still don't have you have a release date for that either. You know.
All right.
I feel
All
like
right.
it's just wasting time, bro. I feel that instead of closing down freaking Elevation Studios for Drive Club, you should have been closed down Media Molecules, man. Cause they're not
It
doing
could be
shit.
dope though. The graphics look dope on that though.
When was
I
the last Media Molecule? When was the last Media Molecule game?
uh, what was it?
Cause it wasn't Little Big Planet 3, cause they
Yeah,
made that shit.
Little Big Planet. That's right. Okay, yeah, but Little Big that was the same thing, right? Create your own shit.
But they didn't make 3, so you know what I'm saying, they haven't made a game in how many years now? They haven't made a game in how many years, and they still don't have nothing. They started showing off the dreams back in 2013 at the PlayStation reveal.
Yep.
When they showed that clay thing. And it's now we in 2018 now, bro. Can you imagine that shit?
I know. It's like,
we
God
still don't
damn,
have
that was a
nothing.
long ass time. You
know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's crazy. Anyways,
Akeyles, you a God of War dude too, right?
Damn
You getting
it.
what?
I really think I like it. The only thing I think is I was gonna outsell it on that date, so I think they should like push it up some. Also, I really like the trailer. Like at first I wasn't gonna watch it, but then I was hearing people talk about
I
the
couldn't help but watch it, man. I was like,
the story. Yeah, people were talking about the story trailer. I was like, hold on, let me see this because it sounds like fire, and it answered a lot of questions. It answered that it is gonna continue and it's gonna continue from the last story. It also answered, what are they doing? Like, why are they walking through wherever they're going? I'm trying to keep it spoiler free.
Like, Rick, is anybody that didn't see the trailer? Can I just say if what they showed in the trailer is the whole reason, I think that's kind of weak though. For them going on the whole adventure, I think it's kind of weak if that is the reason that they're going. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna start off slow like that, but it seems like the kid is gonna do something that Kratos told him not to do, and then it's gonna get deeper.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be an adventure, and prediction: Kratos is gonna die. And
Kratos is not gonna die. I'm gonna let you chill.
I'm telling you,
not until God of War 2.
Mike is always wrong anyway, so don't.
No. I'm telling you, that's my prediction. Kratos is gonna die, and it's gonna carry over to that boy.
Real quick. Am I the only one that listened that Corey said? Unless Corey lying, because he been saying that Kratos cannot die.
No.
What I'm saying?
He didn't say Kratos gonna die. He said in that interview that I watched, he said the boy didn't die.
He's since the launch of this, whenever you see interviews, he said that Kratos is immortal. He cannot die. His whole curse is to war the earth. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And like punishment for what happened in the past game with his wife.
So,
that's what they said.
So you're gonna tweet Corey and say, "Yo, fam, why'd my boy Kratos die?" Right? If he dies.
If he dies, I'm not gonna be crying about it. I'm just saying. Everybody keeps saying Kratos is dying.
Right.
I mean, when the developer been saying, "Yo, Kratos cannot die."
Frozen Grace.
Now,
he says Kratos dies in chapter 3.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Developers say shit a lot of times, and it turns out, it's the opposite. So he might die, who knows? But from what I've been hearing, he's saying that Kratos cannot die. He's immortal. How many times have you seen Kratos with quote unquote dies and still come back? You know what I'm saying?
Frozen says Kratos can die. What if he gets beheaded or dropped off into the space?
Hey, Kratos is a god, bro. You don't get beheaded,
just
dog.
pick up the moon and back.
Yeah, he's still gonna come back, bro. Jump into space, man. I bet Kratos can breathe in space, dog.
I don't know.
I bet.
This is Norse mythology we're talking about, and
right.
And the woman even said to Kratos, "He goes, look, you haven't told him yet, have you? That he was a god."
Well, he don't need to know all that right now. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna find out. Hey,
demigod.
Hey, he's a demigod.
He's a demigod. Yeah.
And that to get powers is like you have to kill a god or something.
Kratos is a god. The son is a demigod. But hey, man, when Kratos is like, hey, there are consequences of killing a god, and the kid's like, how do you know? I'm like, hey, bro, you have no idea, fam. You got no idea, son.
I don't know. That's just my prediction. I think Kratos is going to die, and it's going to be carried over.
Everybody thinks that's our prediction. But of course, I think the son is going to take over eventually. I don't think you're going to have Kratos freaking throw out the whole shit.
You don't think so?
Because
they already said there's going to be a trilogy with this.
But I don't think it's I don't know if Kratos gonna be the main protagonist through the whole trilogy. You know,
Yeah, it
because
could switch.
they even thinking about freaking going. See, I don't know how far this franchise is gonna go, man. Because they talking about going to freaking.
It's a trilogy, man. It's like, god damn,
Yeah,
really?
it's
You
kinda
know,
crazy.
like,
See?
shit.
So Daddy's on the fence now. He's going to have to buy a PlayStation 4,
Well,
PlayStation
here's the
5,
thing. Here's the thing.
PlayStation 6. He's like, God damn, Sony.
I'm gonna get my Switch first with my free Labo, and then I'm gonna get the PlayStation 4 in April. I gotta get it because I'm a huge God of War mark. So I
And
gotta
if you
have-
don't get it, Danny, then what? Is there a
Ooh.
then I
punishment?
lose all
Yes,
my lives. But
is there a
I
punishment?
am going to get it because God of War is the only thing that makes me buy a PlayStation.
So on the day of release, you going to upload a selfie
I'm
with your
gonna
PS4?
I'm gonna do a live stream and I'm gonna upload photos just so I can prove.
No.
I know you don't
We
believe
want,
me.
we want to see you. We want to see you get in your car, drive the GameStop, Funko Land, whatever stores in your area, pick that bitch up, drive home, plug it in, and let us watch you install the game. And you better not take it back the next day just to say you brought it.
Hey, so Danny, you ain't got no consoles right now? You just straight
None.
PC?
Yeah, straight PC.
And bro, I feel sorry for you, bro. I get my PC too, bro, but I can't,
Yeah.
I can't play the waiting game like y'all, man.
Yeah, I'm patient. I'm a patient
Getting
person.
Day 75
You were not
edition
patient.
and shit.
Dude,
I am patient.
You were
Yo.
not. You were
You gotta
triggered
be a
last
patient,
night.
dude. You gotta
Dude,
be patient to
dude,
be a PC gamer. You
dude,
have to
you
be.
were
You have
you
no
were triggered.
choice.
I feel you. I was getting on PC before I even got a console, but bro, the waiting game, like especially when a game that I want to play, cause I bought a PlayStation for Red Dead Redemption 2, but I'm like that shit ain't coming to PC, bro. I'm buying a console, dog.
Dude,
That's here's my thing. Though.
Like,
you know, if it's coming out for PC, then I don't see the point. But if it's console only, you know, then that drives me. Like I do want to play Persona 5, even though they're talking about bringing it out for PC.
How many games are on console right now that you want to play, but you don't? You know what I'm saying?
that I want to play right now? I want to
Yeah.
play God of War. I want to play Persona.
That's out. That's out already. Yeah, that's
out already.
Yeah.
Persona 5, definitely. And Mario Odyssey for sure.
Hey, bro, lose a life for that Mario Odyssey, man. I'm gonna need y'all to get off of Mario.
Wait, hold on. Why lose a life? That game's
Pause.
done.
Anyways, everybody riding Mario Odyssey, bro. Shit trash.
Dude, it's Mario.
So see, that is the problem right there, man. That is the problem we have with the world today. It's Mario.
And to say that is that it's Mario
that's-
is a classic franchise.
That's all
as
people say.
well as it
justify the
plays well.
bullshit.
It has
It's
nothing to
Mario.
do with because it's just Mario. That's part of it. But it's
That's
also
what
a
you said,
dope ass
bro. That's
game.
you
It's
said.
not
You
like
said it, not me.
it's not like Mario is a first person shooter and I'm getting it because of Mario. No, it's a platformer. It is what it is. It does what it does. Amazing.
But if it was
Just
a
be
first person
platforming game.
shooter, you would have got it because it was Mario.
Hell
too, right?
no, dude. If you watch the show, you know I hate Mario
Hey,
with guns.
you can never-
To me, that's the worst thing ever. Like I almost didn't even support fucking Mario Rabbids until I saw Leon play it because I was
And now
like,
you want
Mario
it.
doesn't need a gun. Like why
And now
does
you want
Mario
it.
need a gun? You
Mario
know?
Mario doesn't need 100 games either, but hey, they do it.
Hey, there's a whole bunch of God of War got 100 games. They working on it. You know what I'm saying?
They-
God of War is working on their milk. As well as Persona. Persona has been a long story franchise. Final Fantasy, Legend of Zelda. You know, Halo. There's a whole bunch of franchises that are
and only like
storied.
6 Halos and 2. Halo was 8. But come on, bro, you comparing those to Mario though?
I'm just saying that as far as franchises
Come
continuing
on.
through history.
Hey, who over there raging? Eddie, you good, bro?
And fucking TN. Man, some
Oh, TN is. TN beating your ass. All right, cool.
I'm doing the damn.
I'm just saying, with
I'm doing
franchises
the-
being
the,
storied,
hard shit.
you know, just because they have a bunch of games doesn't mean the games aren't good. Yeah, the games are good. Mario games are good all
And
the
sometimes
time.
the Mario's aren't really that good. Are they good all the time, or are they good because you know what I'm saying it's Mario?
The Mario platformers are 100% good all the time.
And nostalgia. I can't play Mario. I remember when I had the Wii U. Damn, why did I say that? I bought 3D World.
Hold on, let's get this out the way too. Yeah.
I want
He
to
talk about me and shit. And
wait. Okay. Alright. 5 seconds is enough, bro. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I bought a 3D World and I couldn't finish that shit. I'm like, yo, how do people continue to play these games, man? like years later. Like I can't play Mario games no more, man. That shit crazy.
I mean,
They
it's
trash.
the love of the genre. I mean, it's just like people who play RPGs all the time. It's like people who play shooters. It's like
Yeah, man.
people
Yeah,
who play. It's the type of genre. You know,
but people
I
that
like platforming
people that
games.
but people that play other genres can admit that certain games in that genre is trash. Nintendo fans can't do that, bro. Every game is good, bro, because it
Okay,
says
but
Mario in the title.
give me one Mario platformer, not Mario game platformer that was trash.
Well,
Ooh,
I don't know. I haven't played all of them,
Exactly
but a
my
lot of them was
point.
not fun.
I was talking about
because I didn't-
platformers.
But I
wasn't
was
talking
having
about
fun with
Mario
them, so I
games
didn't.
as a
I didn't.
whole.
I didn't.
Like
I didn't,
Mario
I didn't
Tennis
play.
may be trash. Mario Kart may have trash versions, but I can tell you what has never been trash, and that's a Mario platformer. And that's what I was talking about. I was saying that those platformers. That's why I
don't
want
know.
to play Mario
Isn't 3D
Odyssey.
work?
It's a platformer, and it's what Mario does the best. And and to
That's so.
downplay it would be
Oh
like
damn. Oh, that's
naive
why.
because that's what it is.
That's why
It's
y'all mad because God of War don't have no jump button no more, so you can't. Platform
exactly.
it.
I'm triggered about that. Now that is
Damn.
triggering to me.
I understand now. My bad. I
It's
feel
like
you.
what? It's God of War. There's no
bitch.
platforming at all. None. Zero.
It's got to work. It's got to work based around platforming though, or it's just platforming elements in God of War.
God of War has always had platformers. That's been its staple. Making that jump.
That's not a staple.
And
That's
some
not
of
a,
the platforming elements were
I wouldn't
also
say
puzzles
that.
that's not a
themselves.
staple of God of War. The
I
platform
would
is not a
say
staple
that.
of God of War.
Look,
Yeah.
some of the elements of God of War they had platformer elements were puzzles too. You know, figuring
but
out
that-
how
but-
to get there, figuring out what do
Yeah.
I need to
The
do.
main
to
element
get
to
there.
God of War was the hack and slash and the bodying
Hey,
people.
the platforming was just as integral as the combat. I mean, the combat is probably number one. I give you that. Combat is amazing. That's why I fell in love with it. But also part is how they mixed it up with the platforming. You know, the platforming was always that thing that kind of made you sweat because it's like, all right, I wrecked all these motherfucking bosses and shit.
You sweat.
But
You
how
sweat
the
during God of War
fuck do I
platforming,
get
bruh?
over there? You know, it's like,
You sweat during God of War platforming?
Yo,
man,
Frozen
dude, 'cause
Magma.
sometimes you don't know how to fucking get there. You're like, how the fuck do I get there? Yeah.
Frozen Magma says when Devil May Cry removes the jump button, y'all gonna rage?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
Um,
Darren says he can wield a goddamn axe, but he can't jump. My God.
Exactly.
And who's what I'm saying? Who says he can't jump though?
Corey said
did. Corey said there's no jumping.
Corey says can't jump, or there's no jumping at all. That's what
He
he said.
said
There's no
he-
jump
There's
button.
no jumping.
he said interview. If you watch the interview with Game Informer,
He said there's no jump button,
he
right?
said there is
No
no jump feature. No jump feature.
All they did was take out the combo feature. I mean, a lot of games are getting like more adult centered, more mature. Look at The Last of Us. There's no jump button in The Last of Us, right?
But
No.
that's The Last of Us, not God of War, though.
You can like climb up top. like,
God of War, yes, I can understand. God of War came out; it was a combo heavy game. It's not going in that direction anymore. Get over it.
Ooh, damn.
Like,
That's
I don't see,
weird.
I really don't see the huge like crisis y'all going for jump button.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't see the big
You crying over a jump
because
button.
y'all don't know what the new mechanic is for the game yet, so I don't know what the
It's
yeah,
still
go
got the
crazy
large,
for-
huge boss battles and shit.
You know what I'm
It's got a good.
I guarantee
They
he's
got,
gonna
they
be
got
jumping
the
in a
QTE jump. They got the QTE jump. You can only jump when this FMV
you press a button, right?
plays.
You press a
that's
button,
it.
right? You react to a button press, right?
You have to react jump. You can't just jump combo. You just have to like wait till the button pops up, and then you can like jump during the animation. Like that.
Yo,
that
Frozen
sounds
said
so
God of War is a
triggered to
movie.
me.
Frozen said God of War is a movie cinematic based now, so I guess jump button is needed.
Yeah, it's not.
I
It's
ain't
like
gonna
God of
say
War
that.
Telltale.
God of War always had a
It's
cinematic.
like Telltale God of War game, but like instead of clicking, you combo. That's it.
Now y'all reaching now.
I was trying to trigger Dre.
God of War always had its cinematics too, so I don't really.
No, God of War is. I'm still hyped for it. I mean, as much shit as talk about the jump button, God of War is. I'm still a God of War mark, so it's like I need that in my life.
That's a
still.
day one for me. There, God of War is.
Okay, so we made it to final round. Dre, you familiar with final round, right?
Is when y'all rage about shit.
when you rage
Yeah,
about
you get your floor. You can say what you want. We can't say you wrong. We can't rebuttal.
Oh, okay. Oh, so everybody does it, or just one person?
Well, it just
Whoever
depends.
wants
Not
it.
everybody is. I'm in it. I'm definitely.
Okay.
I need to rage a little bit about Dragon Ball, but
You know,
But,
so you need to rage about Danny.
I
you
just want
can.
to I just want to say something. Like I don't want to go. I don't want to go on a whole rant. So since you said we can't be, you can't say you're wrong or nothing, right?
Right, you can't say you're wrong.
exactly.
Okay.
Preston was
Before you
very
do that,
good.
I know you're getting ready to get me. Me and Dre are in
do my thing.
the.
I want to say, all of y'all at the platform are trash at finding games. I will body all of y'all any day of the week. Come see me. Come see me in Zimbabwe in this Dragon Ball Fighters. You know what I'm saying? First of all, hey, bro, lose a life because you
Zimbabwe.
lied to me.
Oh, you can lose lives. You just can't be wrong.
Yeah, but that's it. I'm wrong. Bro. Okay, but anyways.
Welcome me and Dre and D.
Final round.
You started off with me. What's
no,
up?
no, Daddy, for real. I'm need to see you in some of these fighting games, Street, bro. What is Injustice, Street Fighter, DBZ, bro? You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man.
You got it on
You know
PC?
what I'm saying? Yes. What?
Dragon Ball.
No, I don't have it on PC.
No.
Bro, you're not getting no games on PC, bro. I need you to cut it out, Danny. You know you can't find no games on PC, though.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
You know nobody playing that shit
Dude,
on PC.
if you don't even see people playing on PC on
You know what
Evo.
I'm saying? That shit gonna die in like 5 days, dog. It's on PC.
It's always console for Evo
That is
fighters.
so hilarious, man.
Is it though? Hey, I remember that time Microsoft put anything on PC. Alright, cool. Yeah, I remember that time they put Injustice on PC.
That is hilarious.
I'm just talking shit, bro. But hey, man,
You just like I said, for people out there who want the real information, go look it up. You'll see the active player count, so you'll see that. You'll really see where it's at. That's all I can say about that. But my rage about Dragon Ball, man. Speaking of people not playing, Dre,
for the 3,000
current
players,
get into a fucking server to save my life. Like I was streaming it last night, and every server was full. It was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like I didn't understand why. And we talked about this earlier, you know, with the matchmaking. Why didn't they just matchmake it? You know, why do I have to go into a fucking server with the overworld just to fight people and shit when I can just matchmake? You know, I should be able to just select rank or select fight or online and get the shit. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to get loaded into these servers? And Eugene, I know you mentioned this too. When you first load in, it takes you online, and then when you want to go offline, you have to go online first, then offline. I didn't understand that fucking dynamic either. You know, I didn't understand that. And, you know, I was just triggered by that because it was like I'm on a live stream. I can't fucking get anybody to fight because everything is fucking full. And then when I finally got into a server, you know, shit, some of the servers were laggy as fuck. Some were great. Some were laggy. And it took me forever to kind of queue that shit up. And I'm just really triggered with them right now. You know, you could have made this shit a lot easier by just letting me connect. You know what I'm saying? Why do I gotta go into a fucking, you know, a whole other part of your game just to connect? I don't understand the dynamic.
That I definitely don't agree with the way they set it up, man. That's a negative for me too. So I do agree. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's just bullshit. It's just let me connect. I don't give a fuck about an avatar. I mean, it's kind of cool, but so I don't give a fuck about that shit. I just want to test my skills against somebody live. Period. And if I suck, then I need to keep doing it. Yeah.
You got your team. You got your team already. Like.
Yeah. I think I'm working on the team right now. I'm still trying to practice the shit, but I'm going Goku Blue.
Right.
Goku Black. And
what the hell?
Damn, he's going all Goku.
And Super Saiyan Goku.
And Frieza. No, I'm sorry. No.
Nice diversity.
I'm sorry. It's Goku Blue, Beerus, and Frieza. Though that's the team I'm working on.
Okay.
Now. Yep.
Who's your team? Who's your team, Mike?
I've been messing around with Vegeta Blue because I'm a big Vegeta fan. Hit and it's Frieza.
Okay. Akeyles, what's up?
Is the final round over?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know he jumped out of final round real quick. Let me say we ended the
Final round.
Yeah. Oh
All right,
yeah,
go ahead.
I didn't. Hey man.
All right.
It's all good.
Whatchamacallit? Right now, I'm still have the beta characters that I'm good with, so it's just Vegeta, Super Boo, and what's my last one? Gohan, adult Gohan.
I heard Gohan is pretty dope.
Sick,
Yeah.
man.
He is
Yeah.
good, but you have to get him to level 4 to do any kind of crazy mix-ups.
Oh, that's that potential unleash, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
So you have to use at least 4 bars
Damn it.
for that.
Dang.
You get him to, if you use 7 bars, it's fucking crazy what he can do.
Yeah, y'all know me, man. I got the greatest team of all, bruh.
Who's your
All
team?
human.
Motherfucker.
All human indeed. I got Yamcha, Krillin, and Tien, bruh. Beast team.
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking.
Hey, y'all laughing, but they
I
actually
know
savages
Goten's
in this
is
game, bro.
hard. Yeah.
They're,
I
yo,
don't know, man.
they're actually savages in this game, bro. In the anime, yeah, they trash, but hey, in the game, they're beasts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know,
So
man.
that's my team.
I
You
was
don't know
thinking.
my what? I'm gonna body you, Mike. Say
I
something.
was taking Yamcha down pretty easy.
No, which Yamcha? Which Yamcha? A computer
You was-
Yamcha?
Right.
No, I- the
You know,
computer
so the
Yamcha?
AI Yamcha.
Right.
I was-
Yeah.
Yo, Zach
Yeah.
Kaiser. Yeah, Zach Kaiser's pretty good at Yamcha, and I was, I was laying the smackdown on him.
Yeah. Well,
Yo, even Zach Kaiser said, "Yo, don't fuck with Mike."
oh Zach, you giving Mike too much credit, bro.
Right, don't give
Mike
this
is
motherfucker
trash.
no credit at all.
Zach was stroking my ego, and I need my ego stroked.
Hey,
Man, hold on.
Okay.
First of all,
Might
okay,
need something else, bro.
That sounded weird, man. That sounded weird, dog. Like, hey, Mike.
I said stroking my ego. What's
Hey,
wrong
Mike.
with
Hey, Mike. You ever hear that
It
BS
sounded like
song?
you were
Hey.
beating off.
that? I didn't see.
Hey,
Oh,
Mike.
Eugene was thinking like that.
Hey,
He's
Mike.
thinking Pornhub. Eugene.
Hey.
That's all you
No,
heard.
that's Eugene. That's Eugene.
God damn. Hey, man.
Oh shit.
All right,
Eugene, what's your team?
Yeah, what's your TV do?
I haven't really came with the team yet, but so far I'm liking
Man,
Vegeta.
come on.
Can I speak? God damn it, motherfucker!
God damn.
All right. So far I'm digging.
Don't nobody give
Vegeta.
a fuck.
The hell is that talking?
Damn, Eddie. Calm down, bro.
Hey, you just mad because you suck at every game you put your hand on.
Eddie, calm down, bro. I know you can't be TN, but fam, like, let my man speak.
You know, right? Soon Eddie get beat by somebody online, he's gonna trade the
Hey,
game
can,
anyway.
can I just say that TN level 3 is the most powerful shit in this whole game? Y'all didn't see it, right? Y'all didn't see it?
No.
It's beast. That shit does damage. Even though he takes damage too, but, you know, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword, but.
But so far I'm feeling Vegeta, regular Vegeta, Android 16, and I might tinker around with Cell.
Yeah, I heard Cell was beast in this motherfucker. Eddie.
So right now that's like my
now?
beta team.
And he's like, fuck this game.
I know. Eddie, who's your team right now, bro?
Only bought the game.
Story mode.
I really ain't gathered a team yet because I'm still trying to unlock the gods.
Well, then
Oh,
you ain't gonna
You
You ain't good.
You
Yo,
ain't
dude.
day one. You suck that bad. Damn.
Dude, you ain't
No,
going.
I didn't get it day one. I got it today, you asshole.
Hold on. How are you trying to unlock them? Because you gotta do it through your arcade mode.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm on doing
got-
this shit hard.
You gotta do it on the hardest difficulty.
That's what I'm doing, motherfucker.
What
What I just say?
With a triple, but you gotta do it with a triple S rank at the end.
Yeah, it has to be all S rank too.
And you gotta be upside down.
Shut yeah.
and you can't-
Not about upside down.
And you can't lose a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't do one auto combo.
And you gotta be rubbing
Wait,
your
hold
belly and
on.
petting your head at the same time.
Oh shit! All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
And you also hold on. And you also gotta look at your iPhone while you're playing too.
Right.
No, that's fucking bullshit.
Why should I have to do that when you do that for me, Mike?
I don't look at your
Exactly.
iPhone. Fuck that
Right,
shit.
shit.
iPhone's trash.
Oh man.
Anyway,
that new iPhone system coming out soon.
That we
Whatever.
agree
Going
on,
to compete
Mike.
with Sony.
Anyway, I'm gonna end it on that note. Well, all right, that is the end of the show. Everybody, shouts out to everybody in chat. Zach, Frozen, John, Darren, Cisco. Who else we got? Shit, I saw somebody else. FM, Minecrafter, Pudsey, Cool Cat Terry, Demi.
Darren.
I'm trying to think of anybody else who was here. Anybody in
Dre,
Cisco?
shout out to you in
Dre,
the chat.
Ology. I want to thank you to our special guest, Mr. Dre Ology here, man. Thank you for taking your time out with us, man. We appreciate it, sir.
It doesn't know, man. Come true. It doesn't know.
You done now?
Mine's not hot, never hot.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Mine's not hot.
How about the full four?
Yeah.
And you forgot to shout out Pudsey.
I did. I said Pudsey. Maybe
Pudsey?
I said
Okay.
Yeah, you said it.
That's
right.
Darren's-
Anyway,
But
That's Darren's daughter.
Let me plug my podcast, man.
go ahead.
The Plus Unblocked podcast every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, man. We talk straight fighting games. If y'all into that, come on through. My boy Upchuck Gaming on that channel. Subscribe to my channel also, Dreality619. I do a lot of fighting game videos. I do other games, but mostly fighting games, and we in there. And once again, thanks for having me. This was a fun show, man. I've been wanting to come on for a minute, so I can't believe I actually stayed for the whole 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You get sucked in. You know.
I was having fun, man. So shout out to you.
We had a developer on last week from Period Games, and he gets sucked in. He actually came back because he was on our year-end show. And he got sucked in because we did the Wheel of Misfortune, and we did that shit 5 motherfucking hours. And he was like,
So Dre, you getting on Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
Yeah, I'll be getting on in a few.
You set that lobby up. Me and
Well, I gotta set the lobby up, bro.
Yeah,
you ain't trying to do all the hard work, fam.
Right, well, he went to do all the work.
Set that lobby up. Me and Frozen coming through. We're gonna body you.
You streaming it, Dre?
You know what? I just might, bro. I'm still
stream
learning
that
shit.
So Mike don't fucking get no bullshit because you know he gonna post that shit. So check out Dreology. He's gonna stream that shit. Mike's demise. Akeyles, follow
Mike's
him.
demise.
Follow Eugene.
Mike got the advantage though. He got all the combos, bro. So we'll see what happens, man.
Akeyles, you want to come through? Akeyles, you want to come through?
I'll probably stop by.
Yeah. Check out them. Check out the brawling ways of the treacherous 3.
I mean, I'd invite Danny to play with us. I'd invite Danny.
Shut up, man. Because you getting ready to say. Shout out to Player One Coffee.
Unfortunately, Danny on PC, bro.
Shout out to Player One Coffee for sponsoring us.
You see, Daddy. This is the shit I'm talking about. Because cool PC gaming is cool, but that shit lonely as hell, ain't it?
It ain't.
Yeah,
I
right.
got friends on PC. I just can't play with the guys from, on stream. That's it.
You ain't got no friends over there, bro. You got no
I do,
with
man. I do,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to play the DBZ? Like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta play the Rocket League real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
PC guys hang out with PC guys.
I feel bad for Danny. I mean, I know he's lonely.
I feel for you, bro. You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
lonely, man. If I was, it would be like I would have if I knew I could never play with anybody, or I never, had a chance to play with anybody, I wouldn't have a PC. I would have consoles because I would be.
But you do have a PC, and you know this for years.
I'm just saying, but like, there's no reason. Like, I got.
But this is the thing I'm saying. You got a whole crew right here with a platform, man. You can't play with them because you're on PC, you over there, and you don't want to buy a console.
These PC players on here too. When they want to play on PC, they get with me. When they do console, they do their console thing. When they want to do their PC thing,
you see the difference though, right? You see the difference. They can do the console thing and the PC thing. You can only do the PC thing.
That's what we're saying, Dan. You need to step up.
Hey, only those who are immature will feel like it's a loss.
I mean, look at Kelly.
Hey, Danny,
Hey,
Danny, I would actually upload some matches you playing online, but you'll never do that because there's no one to play online on PC.
Man,
so enjoy that. So enjoy that arcade.
And I ignore it because it's all a troll.
Story mode.
It is all a troll. Once again, shout out to
all
PC
gamers got is their specs, man.
Shout out to Player One Coffee, like I was saying,
and the frame rates.
They got great coffees, so check.
Hey, what's that nice in the back, yo? Who's singing the Christmas carols, man?
I don't know what the hell that is.
That's like yo.
Also, shouts out to Cool Cat Terri. I know she couldn't make it today because her job is.
Hey man,
they straight played her.
I'm low key sad she wasn't here, man, because I wanted to.
I know you was ready. I know you was ready.
I know she would have had some stuff to say, man. I'm ready to challenge them, man. Shout out to Terry though, man.
But actually, she got called in, so she couldn't make it today.
Right.
Also, we have a Patreon, so check that out. The links are below.
You gotta play Dragon Ball Fighters, bro.
And shit, I'm gonna be playing some Dragon Ball 2 after this. So I got to get my weight up. I need to get in training because I'm like honestly
not with
us
right now. But what? They're not gonna play anybody.
Wait, hey Zach, which part? She loves Monster Hunter. The last time I was on here, she was talking mash. She does.
She don't have Monster Hunter. He's just trolling.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, I wish I had Monster Hunter, but
But this is funny. But this is funny. What Zach says, PC, yeah, blah, blah, blah. PlayStation 4 is cheap right now there, Danny. Tax season, bruh. Get on our level.
Yeah, I ain't got my taxes yet. So I'm still waiting on my taxes. Once I have that money in my hand.
Real quick, Daddy, because you're about to buy a Switch. What game you going to buy with it?
Mario.
I'm going to buy
except for
Mario Odyssey. I already have Legend of Zelda, but I got that on PC. Hint, hint. What else?
He's going to get Labo. You know he is.
He already got pre-ordered.
He does.
I'm not getting Labo. I'm going to get Mario
Listen
Kart.
stutter. Listen stutter over his woods.
I'm going to get. There's a couple of like other little esoteric games that came out.
I would be getting a Switch once when I see that how that Pokemon game could turn out.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I want to get it because I want to be ready for it.
Hey, Frozen, man, if I'm disappointed in that Pokemon, bro, I'm coming at your neck, Frozen. Even though you got nothing to do with it.
Pokemon about to be the shit. You already
even if you got nothing to do with it, man. I'm a rant, bro. I'm gonna come back on this podcast and go into that whole.
You gonna go ham and shit.
Yeah, you know.
All right, well, shit, we out. Shouts out to everybody. Check us out next week at the regular time, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Friday, and we out.